Welcome back to I Did This Instead of Killing Myself, a stand-up comedy podcast based in Greenville, South Carolina. My name is David Bakker. It's the week of July 25th, 2022. Holy crap, that means we passed my 2-year anniversary in comedy. I know that's something you guys care about. I forgot. I think it was the 22nd was my first time ever on stage. So give it up for me. 2 years. Oh my gosh. What an amazing 2 years it's been. Yeah, it is 2 years out of the rest of my life. Because I'll be doing this till I'm dead, I think. But thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for anybody who's ever watched, laughed, or stared at me doing comedy. And I am excited to still be here. This has been a fantastic weekend. Whitney Rayner's here. Hope you got a chance to see her. And she even did an interview last Friday with Liz Park, so that will be coming soon. And we do have a great week of comedy coming up. But right now, to start your week, we have not one, but two fantastic guests on today's episode. Sauce Got Jokes, a.k.a. Anderson Nance, and Alex Hunter. Those are two guests today. Sauce has recently relocated to Charlotte, so he is now a Charlotte-based comic, and Alex Hunter, also a Charlotte-based comic. They're two very funny dudes. You already know Sauce. He's been doing comedy for several years. He's a little older, pushing 30. And then Alex is on the younger side. He's in his early 20s, and he's been doing comedy for 2 years. I really like Alex. I met him at one of my first mics that I've been to, and he, like I said, he's been doing it 2 years, and he's been really back out there since COVID, hitting all the Charlotte mics. So, two very funny guys. We talked for about 2 hours, and just a fun conversation. We talked about Roe v. Wade and all the drama around that. Hopefully didn't get too political in there. Just talked about it. Sauce always has opinions. Talked about Sauce's idea for male birth control. We talked about the comedy scene in Charlotte. So we get a nice update from Alex and Sauce about all the mics up there and what you guys can go and check out. And we also talked about acting and comedy, comedians doing dramatic roles, and a bunch of other stuff too. Very funny episode though. I hope you enjoy it. There may be some offensive parts, so if you're disclaimer, as always, this is an adult show, and there might be some profanity in there. But enjoy. It's good. Before we get into the interview, though, here's what's going on this week in local comedy, the week of July 25th, 2022. Coffee Underground tonight, hosted by No Expectations Comedy, Travis Thubbin, Craig Holcomb. That is downtown Greenville at 7 o'clock. Sign up at 6:30. Actually, Whitney's still in town. She'll be at that mic, so come say hi. On Tuesday, we have the Radio Room in Greenville. That is Bill Reiner hosting. Message Bill to sign up or show up, sign up, 8 o'clock. Also on Tuesday, we have the Art Bar in Columbia, hosted by Patrick Fowler. That's an 8:30 show. DM Patrick for a spot. Also on Tuesday at the Auditorium, James Herod hosting. That's a 9 o'clock show. On Wednesday, at the Lounge, hosted by Ben Jennings. We have a fantastic lineup. This is a book show at 7:30. Adam Schulte, Moira Gorey, she is from Asheville, Travis Thubbin, and Cody Hughes. Lots of fantastic comics on that lineup. So come on out, downtown Greenville at the Lounge, 7:30. Also on Wednesday, we have the Disclaimer open mic at the Asheville Music Hall. Check that mic out. Very good open mic. On Thursday, Jokes Out Loud of the Comedy Zone is back, finally, hosted by Brandon Rainwater. It's a $10 cover, 8 o'clock show. Sign up on that is every Sunday at 5 o'clock on the Jokes Out Loud Facebook page. On Friday, we have Habiba's All Jokes Aside, hosted by Dante Anderson. That show usually starts right around 9 o'clock. Message Dante for details. And this weekend, our celebrity comic is Daryl Hammond. One of my favorite SNL stars from the 90s, Daryl Hammond. He's one of the best impressionists I've ever seen. And he is here in Greenville. 2 shows on Friday at 6 and 9, 2 shows on Saturday at 6 and 9, and 1 show on Sunday at 6 p.m. Tickets available at greenvillecomedyzone.com. All right, that is it for local comedy. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Make it a great week. I hope you enjoy my interview with Alex and Sauce. Here it is.
Let's just do a record on.
Yeah, we're starting.
Yeah, they're cool.
That's what's up, man. We're fucking here, dude. We're fucking here.
I was
man.
gonna see what Alex said, but I didn't say
No,
anything.
we're here, man. I'm glad, man. I'm glad to be here. Man.
Dude, Alex is already turning it on. I can tell. Yeah.
He done put his fucking corporate voice on and
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Yeah.
It's our second group episode. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Stars
We could have been the
aligned.
first, but he be bullshit.
Sauce got jokes.
That's me.
Alex Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alex, dude, I know you too. Pretty well. Like you stopped coming out for a while, but you were there my very first mic, I think.
Yeah, man. Gas got expensive. Gas got expensive. It starts.
The world was ending.
What really happened is I really just did more in Charlotte. I just kept doing more in Charlotte and making the trip every Thursday. I did it a lot pre-pandemic, and it was there. South Carolina was here for a lot of comedians during the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of things were open.
Yeah, because you're a blue state.
And Charlotte, it fucking sucks, you know?
Pussies.
South Carolina didn't close down for shit.
No,
No,
it did.
exactly.
We was like, you know, we were habitual rug sweepers. That's all. It was like,
What does that mean?
It was like, hey, look at
What does habitual rug sweeper mean?
It's just like, hey, you gonna wear your mask? Nope, I'm not either. You don't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody.
Sweeping COVID under the rug?
Yeah, just sweep it under the rug.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's what
The
I
only
thought
time
you
we
could
put
do.
on our mask when the CDC come knocking. Other than that, we didn't care.
Do you guys think it seems ridiculous now, all the shit we did?
Yeah.
Like how much we locked down?
Fucking stupid.
No, it was crazy. They didn't even make sense, you know? Because you could like go in the restaurant with your mask on, sit down without it. You want to
Yeah.
go to the bathroom, you better put the shit
put it
back
on.
on.
Well, that and I know a lot of people that are getting COVID right now that are like triple boosted, vaxxed, all that. And like nobody's saying it. Like, oh yeah, our bad.
Yeah, no one wants to forget the fact that they said that the tests that they did for the first like 8 months were just wrong. Like they didn't know what they were testing for or something.
I didn't
you know?
care. I still remember like the first month of COVID. I took the precautions. I quarantined all that shit, and then I seen where it said that the mortality rate. There's like the survival rate is like 90-something%. So I'm like, I'll take those fucking odds.
It was higher than that. It was higher than that. It was like 99.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm like, fuck it. No, I'll take those
Yeah,
odds.
dude. As soon as I read that stat, I'm with
But
you.
1%
Yeah.
of hundreds of millions was hundreds of thousands. So
It wasn't me.
or still millions.
My immune system. I caught COVID twice. I caught the regular and the Delta, and was good
You did?
both times. Yeah,
Yeah,
doing shows.
I never got it.
Oh, look at you, lucky.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
I might have
don't
got
know.
it. I mean, maybe.
It was just like a cold to me. Like
Yeah.
I just
Were you
took
paranoid
care-
about it?
No,
No, not
I
at
don't
all.
give a fuck.
Not at all.
I was like, look at if I die, I just die. I was like if I couldn't survive the fucking 1% of the shit, I just was pussy.
Yeah,
That's how I feel. Like,
I passed. I failed the evolution test.
Yeah, I felt like I was healthier than 99% of people, you know?
Yeah, but I think you were there my first open mic ever.
I might have been.
Yeah,
I might have
remember.
been.
Yeah.
How horrible was it?
Mine?
His?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell
man.
you. No, tell me what you remember.
I
I want
remember.
to talk about me. That's what
Listen,
wanna talk about.
I remember a lot of first ones. They doing a lot of stories, man. Doing a lot of stories. Doing, thinking this is gonna be funny, and if I remember it not being bad. I've seen a lot worse first times, but
Your memory's wrong.
was it terrible or was it did you crush it?
Well, no, it was terrible, but I think I only got through a minute and a half of my 3-minute slot. I said, why aren't there more women pilots? And I said, because they're horrible drivers.
Which is true.
Dude, we're gonna get kids.
No,
Just put a
man.
black dude on
Because
the show.
what was the first woman airplane lady? Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
And out of the whole fucking ocean, she hit the one spot that you're not supposed to go. The Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda
How the fuck you hit the
But
one
did
spot?
people know the Bermuda Triangle was scary back then? I feel like
She might have been one of the first ones saying
she paved the way for
She's
people
a
like,
pioneer.
avoid that area.
I'm sure there was a lot of pirates that knew about it.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
they knew
pirates,
about it.
But it's
Yeah.
just like at the
Maybe
whole
Amelia
ocean,
Earhart's
you
why
hit
we
the
know,
one
like-
spot.
Thanks for the solid, Amelia. We won't fly that way anymore.
Appreciate you, good.
Yeah, just paved the way. It's funny. I have a buddy now whose girlfriend is a pilot, and I'm progressive now. I support women pilots, and
Where she fly?
Well, she flies. She's getting her license. So I think she flies. Like they start by flying those small single engine planes.
Oh,
like the ones you smuggle drugs in. You know,
Okay.
like the missionary planes, and then you work your way up to like jets and things like that.
All right,
so I think
cool.
she's still pretty new, but
Okay.
yeah.
We're gonna see.
And I saw a pretty good TikTok of this chick who that's her thing. She's like girl pilot, and she makes TikToks of flying her routes and stuff. So.
Wow.
Girls are
Girl
good
pilot.
Girl pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys fly much, or have you flown before?
I haven't flown since I was like 4, man.
I've never flown.
You never flown?
I might fly on my. I'm supposed to be doing a show in Tennessee, and I might just fly just for the hell of it.
You gotta do it, man. Do you think you'd be nervous?
No,
First plane flight?
I won't be nervous just because there's people flying right now, and ain't dead.
Yeah,
so
but there's a big difference when you like sit in the chair and they fire up those engines.
let's
and,
go. Let's go. If I sit in the chair and fire the engine, where the fuck I'm gonna go?
You're not gonna go anywhere.
We already in here.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just haven't flown because I'm poor.
Yeah, well, shit, you know, shit sucks.
Be like that sometimes.
I can't right. No, I can't wait to fly, and
I'm privileged. I've flown
very
a lot.
privileged. I'm privileged that I get to do edibles before I fly. You know, I can't wait.
Yeah?
I want to do some edibles. I got a
Yeah?
trip in New York, August 27th, and I'm gonna trip balls on that flight, man.
That could be nice because sleeping on a plane is if you can sleep on a plane, it's good.
That's what I always plan on doing. If I do want to go on a flight, I'll stay up.
You stay up.
Just so when I get on there.
When you fly for the first time, you should get a window seat. I remember when I was younger, it's nice to look outside and just see
you
how
gonna pay
small
for
everything is. Dude, yeah, let's go.
Okay, hey,
Let's go.
Y'all heard it right here.
I'm down, dude. I actually, I think it'd be cool.
Y'all hear it right here.
All right, hold me to it.
All right.
Hold me to it. Well, what I like to do is do like a New York comedy trip at some point.
Let go.
Yeah. Have you ever reached out or anything about getting on shows up there or anywhere else?
Not in New York, like Tennessee, like I just said.
Yeah.
That was from a prior connection. That I went and talked to whatever, and Atlanta, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Like as far as me reaching out to different scenes and going.
Yeah.
I want to go to New York, but shit, man. It's cold. I don't do the cold.
You don't want to move up there full time to do comedy? No?
Man,
Why not, dude?
Man, if it pay good, then yeah, but
Well, it won't pay good right away. It'll be dog
okay,
shit right away.
shit.
Yeah.
Because now we so connected with the fucking social media and stuff, we don't have to necessarily be in the place that we're.
You don't
doing a
have
lot of
to,
comedy,
but I want to. Kind of.
I mean, I'll go
I do it for a while.
there for a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, for a while.
But I'm not
I think it'd be
staying.
good.
For the summers.
It's got a good energy,
There we go.
man. Summertime, yeah, because it's any other time. It's
I heard
cold
the
as
bitches
balls, right?
is mad aggressive up there.
Really?
Go get some of this pussy, B. I swear.
Dude, I want that.
They were like, that's what you want?
Yeah, I don't want a girl I gotta play games and like get all nervous and try to hit on them and read what they're saying. Just tell me you're into me. Seriously,
Are we down or are we not down?
dude, I want girls. Actually, this is a topic. I want girls to like hit on guys more.
yeah,
but
no, absolutely.
Because like
they're too scared of rejection. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think we feel?
What,
I'm terrified.
right. What they don't understand is the chances of them getting rejected is
It's
so much
way
smaller. Like
Oh, yeah,
way
dude.
smaller.
Bro, matter of fact, I had this happen at the Warmac. At the Warmac,
What's the Warmac? Comedy club?
it's a place in
yeah,
Charlotte
it's a bar in
that's doing
Charlotte.
Doing mics and stuff, and they do a showcase every
It's-
last Thursday. of the
It's
month.
good, man. It's really
Yeah,
good.
it's definitely good there. Like I like what they're doing there because they're actually marketing it. Like they're like take clips of sets and put it on their Instagram and all that stuff.
Oh,
Actually
good.
building
It's a
the
good
demand
energy,
for
man.
it.
It's a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good energy.
Local shows aren't marketed very well.
But
No,
but anyway,
not.
back to what I was saying.
So a girl hit on you there.
No, she didn't hit on me. I had made quick friends with them. There's a group of girls out there. Me and my girlfriend went out there, and there was a group of girls and was talking to them. Oh, we made quick friends. And like this one guy that I know, he was just out chilling. She looked at me. She was like, "Is he single?" And I was like, "I don't know. Go talk to him." She was like, "Oh no."
Oh, about another guy?
yeah.
Who are you talking about?
I'm not gonna.
Not a comic?
He's not a comic.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
It's like Jordy Ballard. Dude, he's coming tonight.
word
Comedy show.
That's
Yeah, he
my
texted
dog.
me.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
So-
Jordan's hilarious.
So basically, I was just like, "Why don't you go talk to?" She's like, "No, I can't." Nah, don't worry. I said, "Woman, go tell him." She's like, "No, because I don't want him to say it." I'm like, bitch. If you just go talk to the dude, and then like as the night went on, when I was talking to the dude, and I was like, hey, I got some information for you. He was like, what's up? I was like, see Shawty right there in the flower dress. She won't talk to you. He was like, oh word, that's what's up. He was like, okay.
Was this guy white?
Black guy. So then the next week I came back. I said, did you ever talk to that girl? I said, did you ever talk to that girl? He said, nah. He said, nah, because I wanted her to come talk to me. I would have
was
gave her
scared too, dude?
No, he said he wasn't scared. He said,
scared.
if the bitch interested, then she can come talk to me. And so with that being said, if she would have just got up her ass and talked to him, what the hell let her?
Dude, it's a miracle anybody ever gets together.
Right, exactly.
It is. Like in the animal kingdom, what happens? They just like, I don't know.
They out alpha each other, and whoever wins, man.
Hey, man, I like the animal kingdom because they keep it honest.
They do keep it honest.
How's it like?
Man, I seen this one. I was looking at one nature documentary, and it had like this lizard, and like he was on top of a rock, and he had like this little colorful chest, and he was poking his chest out, making noises, and all the other bitch lizards was like, "Oh my god!" Who's this guy? So then this other lizard was like, "This motherfucker," and ran up on top of that rock, kicked his ass, and got on a bigger rock and poked his chest out. And all the bitches was after him. I was like, "Look at this is honest."
Yeah,
I love this. The guy with the most clout get the bitches.
Okay, so wear a colorful shirt and be strong as hell. And just beat up anybody who pumps their chest.
I mean,
I think you'll get pussy eventually, right? I mean, eventually someone's gonna give you pussy.
If you're whooping ass,
if you just beat the shit out of everybody else, what else do they do?
Well, if that transfers over to humans, it's not necessarily beating the shit out of people. But if you flexed up and you're like that nigga on the scene, you get more pussy. Like in a room with people, when somebody walks in that you know is that guy, you can see the energy. Like you can see like that's the guy right there. And the bitches know what it's doing.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Sauce, you got big dick energy?
Medium dick energy. My dick is not big.
I got average dick energy.
Average, very average.
6 inches. 6 inches.
It's 6
There we
inches.
go.
6 inches. That's the magic number, man.
Yeah, 6 inches. Not too big, not too small. We right into the.
It's solid. It's a solid number. I'm not gonna lie. 6 is good. 6 is good.
Man, I feel bad for niggas with micro penis.
I do too.
Like every time I like some shit, like some random shit pop up where a guy like real small, I just be like, "Thank you, God."
What random shit pops up?
Those porn ads, man. I hate
those porn ads and
porn ads.
and just like random videos.
I was like, where do you hear about it?
Yo,
And the guys like come out and say, "Dude, like how you doing? I rough day. I got a small dick."
Small dick. Woke up again with this small dick. That's all it
I
took.
thought it was a dream. But,
like if my dick was like tiny, like tiny, I would just be maniacal with the way I get money. Like I would have to be rich as fuck.
dude, it sucks. How hard is it to like have a dick enhancement surgery?
That's a lot of money. I think that's part of it. The money, and it's like
I don't
supposed to
even
be
think it
rough.
exists. Does it exist?
No, yeah, it definitely
does?
exists.
It
Yeah,
does?
you can definitely
Alex
get a
and I
rod
looked
up
into
there.
it.
Like, of course I have, man. Listen,
I'm
you get a rod stuck right up in there.
Oh!
Yeah. And
Well, I had to look into it because
you'll need skin grafts.
So I was like, I don't look into it.
I
It's
will
super
research
expensive.
it.
Your dick might not work afterwards,
I'm
but that
going
motherfucker will be
to
bigger.
research it. Right now. I'm going. Let me put it on my to-do list.
The only surgery I saw was the penis pump surgery. Have you guys heard of that one?
Whoa, wait.
I've heard of maybe. I don't know.
If you have impotence, it's kind of like those old pump up sneakers, you know, the things, and they put that inside your ball sack, and then there's like this inflatable balloon that goes in your shaft, and when you're ready to, this is
Go
a really
for it.
PG episode, and you just squeeze the thing, and then you're permanently erect for however long. Then you just release the air.
I think
So you can pump it up like them old school sneakers.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I think Johnny Knoxville has to do that.
Does he?
Yeah, I think his dick's broken for sure. I don't know if he does that exact same Johnny Knoxville.
Oh.
I think I think he has to do something because his dick is
honestly,
definitely broken.
Miracle surgery is good. It's traumatic to have ED, I think.
I'm good.
I don't know personally, but
I'm good. Like I'm scared.
no, it happens. You know, it happens.
I don't know. I think the only people who would get those type of surgeries, people with impossibly tiny dicks, to where
Yeah.
it's not even useful for them anyway. Like I said, I'm average, so I'm good. I don't need to experiment because what if it go wrong?
Right. Yeah, I'm good. I'll be all right.
You only get one dick.
Yeah, you only get one dick. That's why studs have the advantage. That's why if you hey fellas, if you ever lose your woman to a stud, you lost her for good.
Like a horse?
Feels
No,
bad.
a gay
No, but a guy with a horse. You know,
a gay girl that's dressed like a man.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can't outfuck a stud.
Because they have a
Because
strap on?
all they need is stamina.
True.
That's all they need is stamina. Just fuck that. They should never bust. So they can fuck her all
Wait,
fucking night long.
What are you talking about?
What I mean is, if we have sex with a woman,
Okay.
eventually we're going to bust.
Yeah.
A stud don't got to bust.
What's this? Okay, explain to me. Okay.
A stud is a butch lesbian.
But does she have a wiener?
Yeah, she can buy one. She can buy any size she
Strap-on.
wants. A
Strap-on.
strap-on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see. Now I
that's
understand.
what I'm saying.
reminds me of that like Joe Rogan joke. How this girl was like, my dick's always hard for her. Having a dick or having a strap on and thinking it's a dick, it's like having a lighter and thinking you're a dragon. Man. Like, there's two way different things, man.
That's really funny.
Well, it is Joe Rogan's joke. I don't want to copy it. All right.
No, it's cool.
Shout out Joe Rogan. Come
Shout
on
out
the
Joe
pod.
Rogan.
Come on the pod, Joe.
But
Yeah, dude.
yeah. He definitely does. He doesn't do anyone's show except for a few, right?
He was on
did it.
Flagrant. He was on.
Flagrant, and
He
he
was on
Schultz's
Yeah.
Flagrant.
I watched
Flagrantly
it.
high, right? He was flagrantly high on that
He
one.
was shitting all over that. I loved it.
Speaking of being flagrant, we're gonna get David canceled today.
That's the only guy.
Roe v. Wade. How do you feel about
yeah,
it?
I wanted to talk about this.
How do you feel about it?
The version of me 10 years ago would have been like really excited. I used to be very, very pro-life, raised conservative, evangelical Christian. Now, I still am pro-life on the back end of the pregnancy, I think. And as I think most people might be, but this is a really serious, boring answer. But like, I don't know. I don't want it to tear the country apart. I don't want people to be mad at each other. And I would defer to the women, more so.
I hear you.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it.
How do you feel? I know you're going to. Please.
Good. Keep your pussies in check.
Oh man.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
You know-
I dare you to go on stage and say that tonight.
Oh, that might be the move on stage tonight.
You're like, I was going to. That's in my- that's in my set.
I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit.
I mean, are you
hey,
in the
look,
middle on this issue or like, I don't know.
I wouldn't even say I'm in. Like, here's the thing. So if this is on the side of pro-life and this is pro-choice, I'm over here because I don't give a fuck. I don't have a pussy. I don't care. I don't have a pussy, and I'm not having any unwanted kids right now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So hey, look. But my thing is though. I've been seeing a lot of ladies online blaming unwanted pregnancies on men.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, online you always see the divided shit because it's the negativity bias. And
What
all
do they
that
say?
shit.
The guy didn't wear a condom, so
Yeah,
it's his
it's
fault?
like maybe y'all should wear more condoms. Maybe y'all should pull out. And I said, well,
Oh yeah, pull out.
you
We'll work
kind
on
of
it,
have
pull
to
out.
let him fuck.
Yeah.
So it is everybody's fault. Like you can't you got to take some accountability for who the fuck you fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Yeah. What do you
my
think?
my ex actually started a fight when we were together not too long ago when there was just a rumor that it was going to get overturned, right? And she just started a fight out of nowhere. And I was like, babe, what's going on? She's like, well, maybe you should get a vasectomy. I was like, I feel like we skipped a few steps here, man. Like, how did me... Like, I didn't even disagree yet.
Yeah.
And you're already asking to get a vasectomy? She's like, well, we go through... I didn't ask you to put that UED, whatever the fuck, up your...
IUD?
I don't give a fuck what it is, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
But
David Pruitt, shout out him, man. He had a good joke about it. He goes, have I came in a girl yet or not recently? That's how I feel about abortions.
That's hilarious.
it's funny, bro.
That's funny, dude.
I got a tag for a joke I was gonna tell tonight. Like the end of the punchline is like, ever since that shit, I've been pulling out 2 strokes earlier.
That's good. That's
But the advice for all my fellas out there, after just hearing whether that's been overturned, my advice is fuck bitches that you wouldn't mind having a baby by.
that's good. That's good advice.
Yeah, that was maybe a silver lining. Maybe personal responsibility will be more important. Like, well, stakes are higher.
We
Birth
shouldn't.
control. Take control
Definitely.
of your own.
Because I was being reckless before I met my girlfriend. I ain't gonna say I was just nothing all type. It was just one girl in particular where she was just my little calm dumpster, unloading. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it aboard anyway." I think that's the reason why, like, a lot of this stuff happened, because a lot of people was reckless, myself included, to where it's just like that's just the automatic safety blanket. Like, if I get pregnant, I'm just gonna flush the little motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
So I think the mindset of like the nation was kind of going in that direction, and that seems kind of careless.
Yeah,
If you think about it,
very careless.
I can see the good it would do as for that, but I'm still on the side of just let them decide. Like,
yeah, and I think there's still a range of time where you can get one. I think most everywhere, even South Carolina, it's the heartbeat bill. I think
the
is what
heartbeat
kicks
bill.
in.
Have you ever heard
It's a tight window. I mean, it's like 6 weeks.
But it doesn't ban Plan B, right? As long as Plan B still up.
Hey, look.
You know, like,
Hey, look.
Dude, is it horrible? That was one of my first questions. Wait, is Plan B still up?
Hey, look, bro.
I think we need clarity, man.
Like, I used to get to the point where I would buy the Plan B before I go over girl house, because I know we about to risk
$50 for freedom is cheap, dude.
Hey, fuck
Just keep your cabinet stocked up with extra. Oh my god.
Hey, fucking man, but but
Start being a Plan
why
B
don't they
dealer,
have?
dude.
Why don't they
Buy
have?
it up now.
Why don't they have male birth control?
They have condoms. What do you mean?
Yeah, but look, would you rather have a condom where you can't even feel the vagina, or would you rather a pill where you can feel all the vagina, still shoot up in there?
Yeah.
And
Because if I'm shooting blanks, what am I shooting, man? You know, I don't want to
shoot something.
I just want to sensation.
Dude, you're a sick man, Alex.
I don't want to shoot blanks.
You're like Alec Baldwin on the
I don't
movie
want to
set.
fuck up my
You're like,
sexual shit, dude.
I want a real fucking live round. I don't care if the blank
need
makes
this-
noise and shoots.
Hey, he got.
I want something that can
I need
actually.
the venom, man.
He got to
something
feel the
that
stakes.
actually kill.
He got to feel the stakes.
I need the instincts, man. On the real though, like of course, if it was safe, I would take it 100%. Of course, right?
Yeah, it got to be safe.
It's got to be safe, because if it fucks up my chances of having children forever, then
Yeah, see, that's the thing. But the thing is like, if there was a male birth control, there probably would be, the population would go, because you know how many dudes is gonna take that. I'm gonna be on the pill.
That's it, man. They still need our taxes, so they can't create male birth control yet, man.
I
They
am
need our
shooting
money,
the
dude.
club up every time. Don't care.
Yeah, my buddy.
That'll be
Cody-
called Plan A.
Plan A, dude.
That's funny, dude.
This is the plan, dude.
That's funny, dude. This is Plan A. We call it. That's good. Yeah.
Are you on the pill, girl? Yeah.
Always.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I don't know. I kind of was glad it got leaked though. I saw a tweet somewhere where they said that was a good thing, because people got used to the idea of, oh shit, this might be coming, but wasn't actually. So then when it was overturned, people didn't freak out because it wasn't a huge surprise. Like, I don't know, were there
It
riots
helped.
up in Charlotte?
A little bit. There was not riots, but some definitely some loud protests. I don't think
Yeah.
it was mostly peaceful like it used to be,
Mostly
right?
peaceful?
That was
Yeah.
mostly peaceful protests, man.
Man,
don't know
I
how
didn't even
peaceful
know
those
what
were.
the fuck Roe v. Wade was at first. Like, I thought it was like a boxing match or something.
What?
Like, I swear I didn't know what
You
the
didn't
fuck
know
it
the name
was.
of it?
I don't keep up with it. Like I said, I don't got a pussy. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Now, if they would have said something about like dick management, like, whoa, we got to do all the research.
Yeah.
Hell nah, 'cause
Yeah.
this,
Dude, there was a protest downtown here, and there was a video that went viral, and somebody crossed the line, and a cop tackled the chick, and yeah, it got real. But dude, the things that I don't like about those protests though are the guys that are there, because dude,
Yeah.
they're such cocks, dude.
they are
Hey,
very
man.
much
I don't care, like if you're on the side of pro
right.
choice, but the guy is sitting there yelling. She says, my body, my choice. And then he says, her body, her choice. And I'm like, dude, kill yourself, bro.
It's yeah.
Hey,
no, I hear ya.
it's for all my men. For all my men.
It is. I couldn't agree more.
I don't know.
I'll stand by that
Her
statement.
body, her choice.
For all the men that are helping with these women protests and shit, I hope she give you that pussy, bruh.
She's not going to.
That's the thing. Is that's what they're doing it for, but they never give
If
it
you
up
make
to
a
those
hands
guys.
off her vagina poster, dude, just kill yourself.
You're never gonna have your hands on the vagina, man.
Hey, and she's gonna go give it up to a guy who's gonna nut right in her.
That looks worse than you.
Dude, this is a bad episode.
It's not even about.
I'm
It
sorry.
looks way. You know.
He should have known before he brought
think
us
it's
on
the
here.
We're like the guys that go to like the women's rally with the pussy hats. You've seen
Pussy
that?
hat.
Yeah,
Have you
the
seen
pussy
that?
hats.
That was like that was
yeah.
a few years ago. That was like the Me Too.
I think I want
ones.
one. I want a pussy hat.
Uh,
I'll rock it.
Are they soft inside?
Yeah, like is the clitoris on it like a unicorn horn?
Is
Like,
it not
kinda-
that
kinda
hard to
damp.
find, but we pretend like it's hard to find?
That'll be
Yeah.
camouflage. You just put the clit hat
yeah,
on.
they're really
Nobody
hard,
will
really
find
hard
you.
to find in stores. You got to know somebody to tell you how to get to it.
I want a pussy hat. I would roll one.
Oh my
Just cause.
A nice pussy. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Put a Nike swoosh on that
But yeah,
motherfucker.
you wear that unironically at a protest. Yeah, you're a
Unironically,
you're
yeah.
a fucking,
Sauce would be funny with one.
you're a fucking cuck, dude. I couldn't agree more, dude. I could not agree more. Oh man, it was like a sign. It was like their MAGA hat.
Yeah.
You know, like
I want one of them too.
And honestly, I don't care. I would date. I don't know. Like, I'm honestly like, I would date a liberal girl for sure.
of course, yeah.
A liberal or conservative.
What's the difference between liberal and conservative? Like I hear these terms, I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, okay. Liberals are pro-choice, so they're pro-abortion. They're I don't know. What are the other ones? They'd be big on climate change. They don't. They want to restrict business for the sake of the climate. What else do liberals believe?
I don't know. And then conservatives believe everyone should be free. That's it. No, I'm just kidding.
Alex, I think-
Which
I know where Alex
one?
is.
Which one likes the guns?
Conservatives
conservative.
love.
I'm
those
conservative.
guys.
There we
So
go.
you're gonna get canceled.
We stole one.
Statistically, black people tend to be more liberal. So they tend to vote Joe Biden, although nobody likes Joe Biden right now.
Yeah, it's like a what? 30%.
Guess when was last time I voted?
When?
Yes.
Never. Am I right?
You're good.
You
Yeah.
guessed it right on the money.
Dude, honestly, that's great.
I don't give a fuck
'cause,
about
dude.
voting.
I don't.
Man, voting,
I used to be really political, but now I'm like, who has the energy, man?
Right? Yeah.
voting to me is just picking which slave master. Like it's the same shit.
Yeah, well, that's a fair. That's.
Probably should just be
I
a
want Trump
libertarian,
back.
man.
You do?
Yeah, I miss Trump. I love Trump.
You can cancel yourself, bro.
He's an easy man to miss, though, man. It's too
Trump,
hard.
Trump had swag. I think that's why.
Man,
you probably liked him.
man, look, Trump has the power that me as a comedian wants to have.
Yeah.
He turned the whole nation into a laughing stock. Like everybody that I knew from overseas and everything was laughing. Like, look at your president. I'm like, yo, this whole country is laughing. I wish I could do it. As a comedian, I get a whole country laughing.
Yeah,
Bruh,
but he. Well, that's bad though. Like he's
I don't
like
give
a
a fuck.
clown. People think.
I don't care if
But
it's good or bad.
I,
It's just,
I thought he was seriously funny. Like
Yeah,
he
of
roasts the
course.
shit out of politicians.
China.
He's
China.
honestly funny.
China.
China.
Why do you call it the China virus, Mr. President?
Or,
That's racist because it
from
is
China.
because it's from
Because it's
China.
from China. Because it's from where it's from. It's from China.
Bruh,
Oh,
I
dude,
was
little
dying.
Rocket Man, dude. He loved calling him little
Jim
Kill on
Jim-
Noon,
did you-
whatever.
Did you see?
Little Rocket
I don't
Man.
know if Trump did it or not, but he did retweet it when when Joe Biden fell off the damn bicycle, and they got a TikTok of Trump hitting the golf ball, and then it hits Biden in the head. I'm like, bruh, I miss Trump. Big
Yeah.
Trump.
Oh,
Big Trump
man.
gave you some goddamn stimulus check money. I don't give a fuck. Bro.
Yeah. Well, that was probably a bad idea because the stimulus checks are causing inflation right now. You know.
Yeah, it's a lot. But
because we got more money in the.
it's
economy.
crazy how much more inflation was caused during Joe Biden with less stimulus checks, man.
Man.
Well, part of
Yeah.
the stimulus was under Trump too. Like a lot
Yeah,
of it
no, don't
was.
even- yeah,
Trump
yeah.
was a big spender, so
Man, look.
He was. That's a big
Inflation,
thing.
both
That
parties.
knocks
Yeah,
him.
look at it like this, man. Me as an individual, I have zero effect on any of that shit.
yeah,
So I don't care.
it's true.
So whether inflation goes up or go down, I still gotta live in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
So fuck it.
yeah.
I'm like a fucking cockroach. Like
Yeah.
like
Well, you're only on
like
when the lights are
no
off.
matter how hard the fucking shit get, I'm gonna be here.
Well, that's good. I think
I'm gonna
cockroaches are-
survive.
So you can't get hard when the lights are on. Is that what I'm hearing? Or the cockroaches are only around, man.
Dude, I love when the lights are on, bro.
The lights are gonna be on tonight,
Well,
man.
yeah.
I'm excited.
The
I meant,
lights
like,
on.
with girls.
He's talking about fucking.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, well, yeah.
Hey, ever met a girl that don't like to have sex in the light?
Yeah, they're usually insecure.
I turn the light on anyway.
I don't know.
I turn the
I've
light
never
on
tried
anyway.
it.
Um,
I've exclusively fucked in the dark, dude.
I was gonna say cockroaches are the only thing that can survive a nuclear holocaust. So
Yeah,
that might happen.
So
soon,
they drop the
so-
bombs, nigga, under the ass. Gonna see me. Boop.
I like it when
With
people
my
say,
pussy hat on.
Yeah,
I'm still
where's
here,
the mic, dude?
motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm doing open mic comedy on the rubble
Nigga,
heap.
if they drop nukes, I'm definitely gonna have a nuke joke that same week. Fuck it. That same week. Man.
Yeah.
We'll waste no time.
I love that. I love that about comedy. I love how like quickly we can get back on stage because whatever happens next, we can say it first before fucking even Jimmy Kimmel says it before even Steve,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
We
the
can have a
abortion
joke
one
about
is
it.
kind of a risky area.
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck. I'm
it is.
doing
Did you guys
abortion
tell any
jokes tonight.
You are? Did anybody? Did you do any mics earlier this week?
Nah, I actually all
You
the
soft on me? You're not hitting all the mics?
huh?
You're not hitting all the mics?
Not
Monday, Tuesday,
not this
Wednesday?
week. Not this week.
Just not this
Every
week.
week.
Yeah. No, man. I started back working out. So I took Monday and Tuesday. Normally I would go to Mike's. I went and worked out.
Okay.
So and then
That's kinda
today
pussy
and
shit, bro.
everything. Hey, call it what you want.
No, just call out the comics.
Hey, call it what you want.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nigga. I don't need to go to every mic. No, I'm stop.
No, that's cool. So you got abortion jokes in your set tonight?
Of course.
Yeah.
I got
You
some
got
new ones
any?
I want to.
I could if I want to. I did go on stage 7 times last week, man. Seven times.
mics?
It was a good week,
Show
man.
'em up.
It was a good week. I was Monday was good,
was
Tuesday
good.
was good, Wednesday was good. Thursday actually was able to double up. I love doubling up. man.
Wait. So how many mics are there in Charlotte now?
There's a lot.
There's a
Okay,
lot.
so you got Penthouse every other Monday.
Is
and
Chris
then-
Giorgio still hosting that?
Nah, it's Gail.
Gail Murray.
Yeah, Gail
Okay.
Murray. Yeah,
it
shout out
open
Gail
mic?
Murray. What's up?
Open mic?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to come up there.
Yeah.
Come up
Tuesday you got Bart Smart, and then you got not Skylark, but
You got the Starlight.
Starlight. Yeah,
That's,
Starlight on
that's every
22nd.
other Tuesday.
And then Wednesday you got Common or Crown Station every Wednesday.
there. Is that Jordan's mic?
Yeah.
It might have been at
It
one
was
point,
at one point. Man, they switched.
but it's Brian Costello's
Yeah,
mic
Brian
now.
now. So.
Okay.
And then you got Thursday. You got Warmack, like you mentioned. Warmack's good. I doubled up on Thursday on Warmack, and then Chris P. He was having one at Skylark, which was
Okay.
right next to each other, so I was able to double up Thursday.
Nice.
Actually, speaking of Jordan, me, him, Pruitt, Gail Murray, and Matt Correa. Oh, Jesus Christ, Correo.
We
Anyways.
can't call him Matty Fatty no more.
You know, you can't call him Matty Fatty anymore. He's a
He's
skinnier
skinny.
guy.
Oh,
now.
good for him. He lost.
Yeah,
I don't know who
yeah.
this guy is, but that's good.
Anyways, man, we all did that was my 7th time. We actually did a showcase at Lucky Lou's Tavern,
yeah.
and you want to speaking of that's where the Roe v. Wade jokes were at, man. Gail
that
Murray,
was after Friday?
yeah, that was that Saturday.
Oh, my
yeah,
gosh.
she
Were the
was
jokes
ripped.
hitting?
Oh yeah, her jokes were hitting really well.
Yeah,
man.
I think
on
if
Gail
Roe
be
v.
going
Wade.
crazy.
white guy goes-
I like Gail's style. Man.
She was good. She was
Yeah.
really good. She killed it. And Jordan, that was his first headlining gig.
Oh, hell yeah.
Saturday night.
How much time do you do?
He did 20 minutes, man.
Dude.
It was good. It was a good, solid 20 minutes
Dude,
too.
Jordan's
Cool,
great.
cool.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
no doubt.
I did a good 10. And don't get me wrong, I did great, good. To a point. But
Happy for where you're
I was.
yeah.
I was the worst comic there, and I did great. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So,
Yeah,
and
so
it
that
was
means
a-
that's a
it
good-
was
That's a
just
good night
such a-
then.
Yeah.
That's a
It
good
was
night.
it was a good night. Yeah, shout out. Oh, Yellow Dog was there too, man. Can't forget.
Okay.
Shout out Yellow Dog, man. He's got it interesting. You ever see Yellow Dog perform? You got it.
No.
You ever see a poster? Go to
Dude,
it,
I
man.
feel like now that Charlotte's open, there's like so many more comics. Like all the names that you just mentioned, most of them I didn't really know. Like,
and they're coming up, man. It's a good energy.
and they're good. A lot
of them are
the
good.
talent's really
a lot
good.
of them are good. I
That's
like going
awesome,
to
man.
Greensboro too for that reason.
Uh-huh.
Greensboro, not a big mic, but they got a lot of talented
Which
comedians.
one's the one
man.
that has the idiot box?
That's Greensboro.
That's Greensboro. I've been
Yeah.
to the idiot box once.
A lot of
I'm
talented
trying to go
comedians,
up there.
man. Lots of
Yeah.
talented comedians.
Dude, yeah, I've been up to Asheville. I was up in Asheville last night, and Asheville's got some good ass mics, dude. And they got some really funny people.
Yeah.
Their Wednesday open mic, I swear they had like probably like 30, 40 people just sitting in chairs, and then people around the back of it were all there paying attention. The lighting was great. The sound was great. Good host.
Their shit is more organized.
I need to get
Asheville is
me.
way more organized. They got a good calendar when their shit's happening all the time. And I like
they
that
know how to
calendar.
make a comedy show run right in
And it's
terms of
good.
like the setup. Are the shows that you described like are they set up pretty well, or are they like are there a lot of bar shows
I'll
too?
say like we were talking about. Warmac is a new
It's
room
definitely set up
that's
right.
really exploded. And the reason why headliners drop in at Warmac is because of how good that room is, man. It's outside, so you can smoke on stage if you want to.
Okay.
And but it's
kind of like
it's
a
patio.
covered patio sort of.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And you're up top, and then there's a lot of people, right to your left of you down. And
It's
then
really
there's a
intimate,
few-
too.
It's good, intimate scene, and you're well lit. You're very well lit.
That's good.
And then,
We'll show you
people to
some
see my
clips.
face.
What's my man name? They be doing the video.
Dick Johnson. Shout out to Dan Johnson, man.
Dan
Dick
Johnson.
What does he do? Video? High
Well,
quality video?
he's a comedian.
He's a
He's a
comic,
comedian,
but
too.
he's been investing in a lot of like good camera stuff, and he's
Dude.
Yeah.
shooting sets and
What's his name?
shooting
Dan
Johnson.
Dan Johnson.
Dick Johnson.
Yeah.
Dick Johnson.
Both of them.
Well, it's like Dick Richard Johnson. So when he goes on stage, it's like his opener is like, I don't know why my parents called me Dick Johnson.
But yeah, shout out to him, man. He's done recorded
He's talented,
2 of
man.
my sets.
Yeah.
And I'm sending to like
Does he get good audio off of it too?
yeah,
Yeah.
he got like a
That's a-
boom mic and everything. Like,
that's a big
it's
difference.
funny
Big
because
difference.
like,
Boom mic?
cause like
This guy's legit.
every week he has some new equipment.
Yeah, it'll talk to you about it too. You're like, I'm trying to buy
Dude,
this
I need to meet
thing.
this guy. I get nerdy with that stuff too, like with the podcasting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
No,
give
he's,
y'all information. And,
yeah. Hook it up, dude. Sounds like to hook shit up.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
hook shit up. 'Cause I like for shit to
Dude,
pop.
I love you,
I,
bro.
I love when like the people I know the people I know, and everybody's like ascending,
building
and,
each other up. No, that's
Right.
so
That's how
awesome,
it's gotta
dude.
be.
Love that
That's
shit,
how it's
man.
gotta be.
You're a good dude, bro.
Man, I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
Cause like just like when we was talking about with Corey and all that, when
Yeah.
he went and did the little movie spot, and I was like, and he said it worked out. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
It low key got that. It's kind of an ego thing for me too. I'm like, yeah, I make that happen.
Yeah. So what you're talking about? So Sauce is doing some acting, and I'm trying to do some acting. First of all, thank you,
know,
bro. Seriously.
They said we need a racist white guy. I said, I got you, man. I got you, man.
Yeah. I'm shameless. I'll say what it's about really quick. I don't fuck it. I feel stupid, but like, but it's a movie that your buddy Corey Johnson, who I also want to try and get on the podcast. So he's a director, right?
Yep, Corey John.
So he was there's another guy that produces it, right?
Uh,
Because I feel like there's another Instagram profile that was like
probably. I know Corey.
Corey was the guy that was there in person, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he said he's been directing for like 10 years. And this movie, it takes place in the 1960s.
Shout out, Coach.
Yeah. And it's the story of desegregation of a school in Somerton, South Carolina. So the white people do not want to desegregate. And it's the struggle of the black people in that community. And I had to play a really racist school teacher. So it was intense, man. It was the first time I acted in something where you're not supposed to be funny. So I was
Good.
like, I had to like yell at this little black girl. She was in college. She was adorable. And I was like, I saw her get out of the car and I was like, I'm so sorry for the horrible shit what we have to say.
Most of the time, comedians do good in dramatic roles. Most of the time,
Yeah.
I hope it turned out. Hopefully, it doesn't suck. I had fun doing it, but
That's
what
all that
what
matters.
comics do you think of that do well in dramatic roles? I know Bill Burr
Yeah, Bill
Bill
Burr
Burr.
in Breaking Bad.
good.
He had some serious dialogue in some of that.
Yeah, if you count Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah, you seen
Yeah.
that at Hustle?
Anytime he does a dramatic role, it's like, oh man, he killed it again. Yeah, of course he did, man. Comedy acting, you guys, apparently any actor, comedy acting is a lot harder than dramatic
Yeah.
acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to try too hard and kind of have to have a feel for it.
Like I'm interested in acting. Like, of course, stand up is my baby. Is what
Yeah,
I
for
wanna-
sure.
But like,
tell us about the role that you and T-Link just were working on.
well, it's I don't want to give it all the way away yet.
Oh shit, was I not supposed to do that?
I don't know. We'll see. But
Short film, you know.
yeah,
soft-
short film. It's damn. How can I do this?
You don't have to. I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble. I just literally
Yeah.
said everything about the movie.
Yeah, I think because y'all already them shot, so
Yeah, we already.
Y'all
filmed.
already.
You were just running.
We
lines.
ain't even did it yet. So we were just doing a read through of it. I don't know if T-Link is comfortable with me. Shout out T-Link, by the way.
T-Link
giving
also
away
gets
his
on the
part.
show.
Well,
Hilarious comment.
I'm pretty much playing myself in this role, so it's not hard at all.
But the scene is the two of you guys in it, right?
No, my scene is with another guy, but I'm saying we was both part of
Practicing
the
each other's
same
lines.
of the same thing.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna get permission to see if I can give out all them details. Like I said, we just did a read through of it, so I don't.
When are y'all shooting? You know,
next week actually.
next week.
Next week.
Good
So,
shit, man.
Let's see.
You ever thought to do about acting, Alex?
Yeah, why not, dude? I mean,
Dude, you'd be a good character. I think. On screen.
I
You're
think-
super likable. You're like,
I appreciate it. You know, I mean, I could try it. Yeah, because I do. That's, I mean, you play what you are, right? Yeah, man. I could do a good stoner. Yeah, sure. It would have to be the right. That's just not me though.
yeah.
Like if someone asked me, I'd be in for it, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
pursue that type of.
It's
yeah.
cringy when you think about I'm gonna do that.
I'll do it. Like I said earlier, man, I would do just about anything that is entertainment wise to just get my name and face out there. Because like I said, the more you're out there, the more I can circle it back to comedy. So,
dude, honestly, it was really fun. Like, because like part of it's awkward at first. Like the first take we did, I felt really self conscious, and I felt like this is not good. And I was like, we cut because I messed up a line, but kind of almost on purpose because I was like, all right. So I just had to like, whoa, like. And then once I got a little more comfortable, it was kind of. It felt a little like stand up, you know, like like when you get the mic, you kind of are like, okay, you got to get in the
Gotta get
in that zone, in that mode or
did,
whatever.
did you go in the mirror and practice?
No, but I recorded myself saying the lines on my phone.
Oh, I just imagine.
practice
I
that
just
way.
imagine you in the mirror, like, all right, nigger. I mean, I used too much. I used too much.
There were no
A little too hard.
there were no N words in
The
that
hard-
dialogue. Thank
Hard
goodness.
R
Hard
or
R?
A.
Or an aggressive A, right?
Oh my gosh.
We trying to get David canceled.
But it's different from stand up though. But I think it helps. Like there was other people in the room watching, and I don't think it bothered me as much that other people were there because of stand up. Because like you're used to people just looking at you.
And
So
then
like,
you got to think everybody is there for the same purpose.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be awkward.
yeah,
Like,
don't
oh,
feel
well,
like
yeah.
self conscious. Try to like let go of all that and just be yourself.
Hey.
Not yourself, but be the character. I guess that's the difference. You're not being yourself. And stand up. Would you feel like you try to be yourself on stage?
Yeah, and
try to
stand up is like I am more of myself.
Right.
And stand up
Yeah.
like is myself amplified.
You got a freedom.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
yeah,
freedom.
yeah.
The more you have fun, man, it's crazy how like easy that advice is to give to younger comedians. But the more you have fun on the stage, the funnier you're gonna be. Man.
Facts.
Yeah, because they're nervous. The audience is nervous too. So if you relax first, they'll relax. And you're
Just hit them with some bullshit initially, and then really just laying in onto them.
Speaking of stand up, what do y'all think y'all weaknesses is in stand up? Because like the other day I was at home and I was trying impressions,
yeah.
but I'm ass at impressions. Like I was trying like I can't.
What impressions do you
the-
want to do?
I don't know yet.
Like celebrities?
It's just hard for me to change my voice in general. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't think this is a talent for me.
Yeah.
Well, I think impressionists are kind of limited in a way if you just do impressions. So like maybe what you could do is like voices of people in a story and make those a little bit more crazy. So it's not like it doesn't have to be exactly like somebody they know, but just like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll do the voice of a girl and be like, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck,
Do it.
I just chickened out.
Do it.
Be like Virgos are serial killers. Like that's- Yeah, I don't know. I have
Oh,
a joke
Virgo.
like that.
Oh my God. I got to do a big ass argument on fucking Facebook about fucking zodiac signs.
Zodiac signs.
That's fucking stupid. Zodiac signs aren't fucking real.
They really aren't.
it's
Man,
not.
they're not. I'll say I struggle with crowd work because I don't like do it often ever.
Yeah, you need to do more hosting.
I need to do more. I did actually had a good hosting gig last Friday at the Common Market South End. Anytime Pruitt, if you're watching this, you want me to host that, I'll do it, man, 100%. But but I did a little crowd work there and it worked. I just got to do it more. You know?
I think you just have to like not be like afraid that you're not going to think of something.
And just
You have to be okay
just-
with not having a brilliant joke.
Yeah.
crowd work for me. Like I've done it. I do it pretty decently. Crowd
You
work.
seem like you'd be good
Crowd
at that.
work is more of a reflex type of thing, so where you have to train that muscle.
Yeah.
In order, so like what I notice about crowd work is stuff like this. This conversation we're having is good for doing crowd work because your brain is automatically wired to think in a different way instead of just your standard line of thinking.
Yeah.
So
You're grabbing onto topics as they come.
Yeah,
You didn't have
exactly.
anything pre-planned.
Yeah.
It's like
Pretty much.
it's like Spider-Man, just like hoping there's a building there. Like
And that's why I think
shit, there's not. Fuck. Yeah.
That's why I think I struggle to initiate it, because I prepare a lot. I barely improvise. I prepare so much on my set. I want it to go this way, this way, this way. And if it goes
It's
this
good to
right,
be that way.
and if it goes this way, this way, this way, the audience is gonna have a great time. But I got to do more crowd work, man. I think the looser I feel on stage, the better I am, anyways.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah, I prepare a lot too, but like over the years of me doing it, I found out a way how to prepare, but to still be fluid at the same time. Like as far as like, I got an idea of what jokes I want to do, but it's almost like a mental bullet list in my head of which punchlines to get to. Now, however I get to those punchlines, it is determined by the night. So that way it'll leave a lot of leeway for like if some shit happens, I can address it in the crowd, cool, but I still know which bullet point to get
Where
back
you're
to.
going.
And we
I've
can
got to
walk
do that
ourselves
more,
back.
and it allows you to use your minutes better too, man. Because you'll do like if you do 10 minutes, you got 10 minutes of jokes, and you're going through it. You're only going to do 7 minutes on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you have a little more looseness to it, and your 10 minutes, you can get the light at 9 and go, bro. I had so much more hot shit to give you guys, man. My name's Alex Hunter. Have a good day. You know?
Yeah. My weakness, I was gonna say, like material. I want to be more intentional about structuring really solid material and building it into like what is going to be my shit. Like I like writing new stuff so much that like I'll do a lot of things, and I feel like I have a lot of jokes that are kind of like 75%, 50% baked when I could really like, if I just spent more time on it and didn't care as much that I'm doing the same stuff, I want to like build something that is so freaking, like I was watching a lecture by Ralphie May today at the Comedy Cellar, and he was talking to comics, and he was talking about how he built his set, and he said one of the mistakes comics 2 years in make is they think they have more than they have. Like if you think you have 20, you have 10 or
10 or
7
whatever.
even. You think you got 5, you got 2, like, and just like the density and laughs per minute, and making sure that shit is a work of art, and everything, and not so that you're like rigid, but also like you're pulling laughs out of a look or like an expression, or like you're totally in control of everything you're trying to do. So I don't know, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I kind of spent the first 2 years being shitty because everybody's shitty, just trying to develop like something. And then, so I want to start really being intentional about that, and having like an act that I'm like, I believe in this. These laughs are good laughs, not just,
not just chuckles and try to get the belly laughs. Because that check you got to do within yourself, man, of what you really have. Yeah,
it's so hard. It's hard to know because you could ask other people,
right?
But I'm insecure asking other people.
It's
like, dude, that joke's been asked for 6 months. I didn't want to tell you.
Right, but
that joke's fucking trash.
That's why I'm scared.
You're right though. The economy of words is very important, but it can get too important to you. If you like trim it too much, now you're talking robotic, and now you're not doing stand up anymore.
See, I'm
So you can
scared.
find that
I'm
balance.
scared of an hour. Like somebody had asked me, I was like, "We ain't gonna do an hour. We ain't gonna do an hour." And I'm like,
A long fucking time.
I got more than an hour worth of material.
Yeah,
but just like you said, I don't got it.
Compress it down
because
to,
it's like
the best
something
of the
like
best shit.
like I've done I got a 30-minute set that I'm comfortable that fucking rocks.
Okay.
I got 30 minutes set.
That's great.
And
you've been doing it how many years?
3.5.
3.5. Yeah. I'm hoping by the time I get to that point, I'll have something like that.
Yeah. So the other 30 minutes, like it ain't solid.
Yeah.
So that's why motherfuckers like, we ain't gonna do it now. We ain't gonna do it now. I'm like, nigga, I am scared out of my mind.
Yeah.
I am so scared out of my mind. I'm intimidated by that hour.
Yeah, plus like
You should
trying
be
to
at 3.5. I don't think you should be ready to do an hour 3.5.
plus trying
Tell
to
that
do,
to
like,
tell that to Brendan Swanton. Brendan Swanton.
Is he not a comic?
No, he did like 4 years and he did a full hour special and it was
And it
terrible.
was shitty.
No, it was bad. Yeah, so you could be too. You could jump the gun.
Yeah, I'm not going. The longest I've done is 35 minutes, and that was on accident. It was my first time doing 30 minutes actually.
Yeah.
I did it, and I you know, when you're going long enough where you have no idea when the lights are gonna come,
Yeah.
and you're just in that fog of just like, when they gonna give me the light? When they gonna?
Oh,
give me the
you're
light?
wanting to get off?
Yeah. But the guy who's supposed to be giving me the light, he forgot.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
So I'm just up here just going,
Yeah.
and T-Link gave me a light.
Yeah.
T-Link is in the crowd.
Oh, he
gave me a light. Like, all right, so and
Yeah.
then he said he lit me at 35 minutes. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know. And this time I was scared of the 30 minutes too.
Yeah.
But I did it, but I didn't realize I did. Like, oh. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'm a 30-minute comic now. Like, okay, shit. I still remember my first time doing 20 minutes.
Yeah, first time doing 20.
I was like, a year in. I lied. Like the lady at the place was like, "Can you do 25 minutes? I'll pay you $200." Yes, I can do it.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
No,
exactly
good
right.
well, I didn't have no fucking 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
I had a good 10.
Mm-hmm.
Good solid 10
room
and
for
crowd
laughs,
work
stretch it
and tried some new shit while I was
Yeah.
there and it worked. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but we go, got my little 200. So
I've hosted for a guy who Corey Knox from Nashville. Shout out to Corey, he's awesome. But he started doing his own like brewery shows out here, and he's like, "Dude, I need somebody to open. Like, I don't know anybody out here." I was like, "Fuck, I'll do it." And on those host sets, he said, "Can you do like 10 to 12 up top or something, or just go?" And those host sets, I prepared a set that long, but I was doing like 17. With host sets, I feel like it's easier. Because like I can tell they're not ready for jokes yet, so I'll be talking more, doing crowd work or stuff like that, and then he's lighting me, and I still have more jokes left. I'm like, all right, cool.
man, I just did a show this past weekend, and it was my worst crowd. Oh my god!
How many people? What was the setting?
It was a good little bit of people, but they were I call it the auntie crowd.
Oh,
the
gosh.
older black folks.
That's
They
rough.
are like literally my kryptonite.
Do they want clean?
No, they didn't care if it was clean. Just that my material and my delivery don't sit well with older black folks.
Okay. Why? They're just like, who's this stupid young?
It's like a different. It's like an energy.
kid.
Yeah. Because I got this baby face, and with black people, this might be with everybody, but they kind of
Older white folks are judgmental as fuck.
they attribute age with wisdom.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like we don't want to hear anything this young punk has to fucking say.
In my set last night, there was 3 old people right in the front row.
And then
They did a joke about killing your grandmother by sending her a dick pic.
They didn't like that.
I don't think so. I wasn't looking directly at them when I said it, but yeah.
It is amazing when you could finally get them to laugh, though. We've all had that one person that's just like crossed arm, man, just gonna keep it right here, and then you finally get them. I'll stare right at them, their soul, dude, and just finally get them to crack.
It depends on the situation. Like if they got that one person now, say something to them, blah blah blah, blah, and they ain't budging. Okay. Moving on. Fuck it, I'm not about to waste my energy because I've done that before where it was somebody in the crowd who just wasn't feeling, and I kept on like interacting with them, and I end up burning my time. Trying to get this person to interact, and it's like, all right, I'm not fucking with that.
You know what happens in the Greenville Comedy Zone a lot too is like one side will be with you and another side won't be.
I've been noticing that has not gone away.
That hasn't gone away, dude. I fuck with that right side.
Right
side is
and I'll slowly while I'm doing jokes. While I'm doing jokes,
you mean stage right? If you're looking
Stage
out
right,
on
stage right.
Yeah, I slowly inch that way and be looking mainly towards that side of the crowd, and it's not even like I do it on purpose. It's just an instinctual shit. Like, all right,
Comedy's on kind of a tough stage. I mean, you said you like comedy, so do you think it's easy compared to a bar show? I remember you said that before.
Yeah.
You do,
because people there are coming to laugh. They have an expectation that we're coming to laugh. Bar shows, nigga, man, they not there to laugh. They're not there.
They're there to drink.
However, bar shows, I do like bar shows because they are tough, and that literally that makes you grow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. As far as
I haven't done a bar show in a minute, man.
I write a lot after I bomb, and I write a lot after bar shows, man. I write a lot after bar shows.
Your shit's got to be fucking good.
I went to this bar show at with Corrado and Time Out, and everybody was drowning. They was drowning, and then I went up there and I crushed.
Yeah, and that's got a good feeling.
And I was like, nigga, my dick is erect. I am king of the world right now. Y'all see me work. Yeah. Y'all see me get
Yeah.
But I be trying not to feel like that, because like I be trying not to get cocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, even though I don't believe cocky is a bad thing, like I hate how cocky has a bad stigma to it.
Yeah. It shouldn't.
It shouldn't. Because if you're good at something, why should somebody think it's a bad thing if you're good at something you want to be like, yeah, I'm good at this?
Yeah.
Why is that a bad thing?
No, you should have confidence. I struggle with confidence. I don't know. I still have that
confidence in what?
Still have that self-doubt. Like
confidence in comedy?
Am I hack? Am I in
comedy? Okay. I thought you was talking like in life.
Yeah, in life too, I guess.
Why?
Well, because I was a people pleaser. I was a little bitch people pleaser my whole life. So I was always like, do you like me? Fucking Bill does an impression. He's like, we had this roast and he's like, this is my impression of David Baker. Do you like me? Do you like me? I was like, that's right. I want people to like me. I want everybody to like me.
Fuck.
And if you try to get everybody to like you, you will be miserable your whole life because you can't please everybody. Yeah. At some point, you have to be honest and like put your shit out there.
It's a hard hurdle, man.
So like, yeah, and comedy helps me get over that. But like, it's still this grind. That's the other weakness. If you ask like self-doubt or like anxiety.
Yeah.
Y'all about to say you should be good, man.
It's a hard hurdle.
This fucking high-rise apartment. Over 6 foot tall, steely blue eyes.
It's just sometimes it isn't enough, man.
It's House of Cards, man. Built on bullshit, really. But you know, comedy's where it's at, man.
Hell yeah!
I'd want to do it. I'd do it full time if I could.
We were talking about that on the way here, man.
You guys want to do full time?
Of
course, right?
Man,
this is the plan.
I had a taste of it last year. I had a taste of that in August.
I remember you told me this. I remember we talked about this. You were booked every week.
Yeah, and I paid my bills with comedy money, and I was like, yes, I made it. Then the next month, nothing.
Thanks, we're gonna do another show.
Could definitely be very up and down. Very up and down. Yeah. Until you're headlining clubs all the time, you haven't truly made it.
However, that was like I was telling you in the car. That was I like the moment of clarification where it was just like, I can do this. Like I just did it for a month, so it's possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that just motivated me way more.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, once you get that first super great laugh, you're high, and now you're chasing it forever, right? I can't give up, man.
Chase the dragon.
I can't give up, dude. I'll chase this dragon forever.
Facts.
I don't care where it leads, dude, but I gotta chase it.
Well, that's how I looked at comedy when I first started, and still, it's like a necessity for me. So like whether or not it goes anywhere, I'll still continue to do it forever. Yeah. So that's a good thing to know, like what you love to do.
Facts.
A lot of people don't even know what they love to do.
It's great. I've never been so passionate about something in my life. Like straight up, this the most passionate.
Exactly.
We like comedy.
It was just like when I was on stage, like you know, we like really kill, and it's just like, nigga, I'm supposed to be here. Like this is my domain. Like straight up. You can say whatever you want about me anywhere on the streets, but on this stage, this is me.
Yeah.
And I love it so much.
Alex, how long have you been doing comedy? I haven't had an interview with just you, so like,
No, that's
we don't know Alex's backstory.
I'll shut
no,
up.
you're
I'll
good,
shut
man.
up.
You're good. I've
No.
since I mean I did it a little bit here and there, so I guess 3 years off and on, but really 2 years, and then I've really been on this grind post pandemic lately. And like I said earlier, six times a week. I try to get on stage all the time. I usually do about 4 times a week, but six
Okay.
times a week last week for the showcase.
That felt good.
I felt you're in rhythm. The more times you're on stage, the more you're in rhythm. The more tighter your shit is. The more taglines you pick up.
Mm-hmm.
So these last few months, things have been picking up a little bit. A show here, a show there, a little hosting gig here, there. So it's been good to finally start breaking out. I never cared how slow burn my career has been.
Yeah.
I've just been writing material, doing material, grinding out the open mics.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Yeah, and I love money here, money there is cool, but I love doing it, man. I'm never ever gonna stop.
Yeah. Yeah. It's for only, the first couple of years. You
Right.
don't have to worry about it going anywhere necessarily. So
Yeah.
that's kind of nice. But yeah, man, it's the last couple of months really out there more.
Yeah, because I like the people in Charlotte right now. I wasn't in love with the Charlotte scene when I was going. I didn't involve myself either before the pandemic. But now that I'm involving myself, I love the people that are doing it. Shout out to all of them. I can't say all the names. I'll forget them, but
It's
Is
fun.
it pretty cool up there? Like
it is.
People are nice.
It's growing. It's nice. People are encouraging each other. It's a lot better, and it's gonna grow, and it's gonna get better. I was telling him I want to do Charlotte Comedy Club, man. The Charlotte Comedy Zone's great. Don't get me wrong.
There
I
is a
love
Charlotte
it.
Comedy
No,
Club.
he wants to make
But
one.
I
make
want a Charlotte Comedy Club where there's a lot of walking traffic. Another thing I love about the Comedy Zone in Greenville, there's a lot of walking traffic.
Yeah,
And you
right
don't get
downtown.
that in the Comedy Zone in Charlotte.
Yeah, because it's by the Music Factory, right?
Right.
It's
yeah,
way
exactly.
out there.
So if we could get one off of East Trade Street,
Yeah,
that would be
I wanted
perfect,
to bring back
man.
that open mic. What are the odds of that happening?
Very
I've been
long.
asking.
It's going to be a while. I
Been
think it's going to be a
asking.
while. They do funny on the fly where they'll have some local
I saw
guys.
I
George
wanted that, and
post
that was
a
cool.
Yeah.
clip of his set there.
I was mad because I seen the latest Fun on the Fly and like the today of it, like the sign up, I got a show. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse.
I mean, what were those open mics like before they
They were
shut
good.
down? They were good.
They were
The Charlotte
good.
open
They were
mics?
good.
They got people in the seats.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The Charlotte Comedy Zone definitely did.
Oh,
So
yeah.
even without the walking traffic, would there be
Right.
more people at those shows than there are at the Comedy Zone here?
No.
Similar or a little
Similar,
bit
less probably.
less probably.
Especially when before the pandemic. If we're comparing before pandemic, more
Com-
people
yo,
Comedy Zone
Greenville
for
was
sure.
crushing.
Wait, really?
Greenville.
There were
Yeah.
a lot of people at the Thursday shows, more than there are now.
Yeah,
Let's find out tonight.
Yeah, I haven't been here
in a minute.
Well, you know the front section, right? Was the front section pretty full before?
Yeah, before for sure, and then there was some back tables before.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's quite up to that on a regular basis. It's getting better, I think.
As long as that front area is full, you can have a great time at that show.
how is the
at that
celebrity shows on
club.
the weekend? How
Killer.
what they turn out?
Always killer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, but that's the headliner selling tickets
Yeah,
to his
yeah,
own
yeah.
audience. But when we have a big name black comedian, packed, absolutely
That-
packed.
I'm trying to figure out how can I feature or be a host or something.
You got to hang out more, dude. They're letting me host there sometimes.
I know.
bro.
Shit,
If I
I
could do it,
know.
bro, you could do it.
I know, but I don't know who to talk to.
That was the first time I did a weekend show. Was Greenville, man, Greenville Comedy Zone.
See,
Yeah.
I've
What
done.
show was that?
I think I can't remember the guy's name. He was a hypnotist, though, man.
Oh, you had to open a hypnotist?
All 3 shows, man. It was
Nice.
cool. It was fun.
Nice.
I think Jazz hosted it, and then
Yeah.
I just did like
Yeah.
5-7 minutes in between them. And
my last
That's nice. Good little guest
my
spot.
last
Good shit.
feature for a big name was TK Kirkland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that
TK
was-
Kirkland.
That was dope.
Oh my gosh, that
was
dude's
dope,
funny.
bro. Yes, he is.
He's a
fucking
savage,
fine,
dude.
man.
He's terrifying to me. He's jacked, right?
Yeah.
That's the guy I'm thinking of, right? He's like super
Jack
jacked.
old.
and, like-
He's like 60 years old, and jacked. I was just watching that interview with him and Vlad TV.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he was cool though, man.
Yeah, man.
He sat down with me, talked a little bit, gave me a little bit of game, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We get huge acts through here, like Eddie Griffin, Chris Tucker.
Mark
He came
Norman was
through.
here not too long ago.
He was, and it's so funny. Mark Normand, whenever they talk about comedy clubs on the podcast, like I listen to Tuesdays with Stories, and we might be drunk, and he always references They'll be random clubs like, oh, Comedy Zones? You guys been to Comedy Zones? And, and they're like, yeah, but no, not really. I want them to come back. They were just in town at the for the Fully Loaded tour with Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, I was supposed to go there, man. I should have gone. Dude, that lineup was so freaking good. Nikki Glacier, Mark Norman, Big J Okerson, Bert Kreischer, of course, many others.
We was thinking about going.
Joey Diaz.
We was thinking about going, but it was like, no way. We got to go do the I Did This Instead of Killing Myself podcast.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. It was a week ago, but we need a week to prepare, so we're not going to go to this show.
Man,
dude, no. Sauce, dude, I got to say, thank you for watching the show.
I put it in my.
It's a part of.
It's in the rotation.
People who watch the show, honestly, like it's so like it means.
I be commenting when these girls being here bullying him.
Yeah,
he be letting all these women bully him on this. Like, come on, man.
Dude, they're tough. Man, I told you. I'm scared.
I'll watch the Dominatrix real quick. I'll watch them real quick. No
Dominatrix.
I'll watch the Dominatrix bully you. No
a
worries.
Dominatrix.
Yeah.
We haven't had a Dominatrix.
We're gonna need a Dominatrix on the pod. Let's go.
No, but seriously, man,
bullying you without the reward, man.
Yeah, bullying me without.
Well, I miss my dog, Whitney Rayner. That's my dog, man.
Yeah, Whitney's. I think Whitney's coming back.
She bullied through Zoom.
Yeah.
Talking about the terrible hair.
Yeah,
it is terrible.
It's not terrible.
I
like it.
When you first came down the elevator, I was like, I hate his hair. Oh man.
Well, I got a problem then because I saw pictures of myself last year with hair like this long, and I felt like a lesbian. Like it was like horrible. Like I need to go over short.
You felt like a lesbian.
Yeah. Well, I know Sauce gets a lot of lesbian. Yeah. Yeah, the roast of Sauce. It's not even. Like, we got to lay off these jokes because they're getting so played out. But like, people say, yeah, Sauce.
It's funny to me.
Looks like Moesha. He's like
young M.A.
Yeah,
Frizz, all type of shit. It's cool though. Yeah. I just think all y'all niggas want some pussy faggots.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word.
No, apparently not. We got in trouble for Radio Room. We got a new hosting thing. Like we're rotating hosting at the Radio Room now. So I hosted on Tuesday, but I had to like make an announcement at the beginning because like there's a few of us that were just going in. I didn't say any bad stuff, but a couple people dropped the F-bombs.
Ooh,
I fucking hate that.
That's the worst F-bomb now, right?
You know, I don't know.
I don't like when they bring guidelines into comedy.
I agree.
Like of course you got to use discretion. You can't just be outwardly just saying it and throwing it in a derogatory way without like making a joke around it. But it's just like, no, man. Nothing is off limits in this world.
That's the thing, man. Because once you make that line, it can move. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's a slippery slope. That's why there shouldn't be a line, man.
Yeah, I agree in principle.
Yeah. So for all the people that's putting guidelines on comedy, stop being a bunch of faggots.
But if they're stop being
and let people be funny.
You're being a faggot when you tell me not to say funny, faggot. You know,
just shut the fuck up. We're getting David Baker canceled.
Well, yeah. I mean, I like hearing like if people do have a problem because it kind of like helps me check blind spots and stuff. Mm-hmm. But with this one, I was kind of like it was the bar staff that complained. And they said they had customers that complained. So at the end of the day, we're guests at their establishment. So I was like, you know, play by their rules and everything.
Right, especially if it's a paying gig, you know.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
A paying gig,
but still, it's still a spot to do comedy. So it's like, okay, we got.
Yeah, we don't want to lose the mic.
Like that goes beyond comedy. That's not the guidelines of comedy. That's the guidelines of the establishment. Yeah. So it's like, okay.
At the end of the day, you know, we'll say whatever we want when like where we're at. Mm-hmm. And if you're headlining and it's your crowd, then you set the rules. Mm-hmm. And they're, you know, and the rules are set to you by the audience. They'll tell you what they'll laugh at, and if they don't, then that was probably not good enough. And
that's why I will remain like saying what I want, because I don't want to get known for like not being a line pusher. Yeah, like I want to be known for the stuff that I say. That way, if anything in the future, like, oh my God, Sauce said this, Sauce said that, and they be like, don't you know who the fuck he is?
Yeah.
Like, duh. Like that's why I love Andrew Schultz and that whole little team where they're like they can
Yeah,
say what the
man.
fuck they
Yeah,
want
he's
because you
a-
know who the fuck
He's
he
a
is.
free speech
Yeah,
savage.
so
But he'll also hit both sides too. Like if he goes political, he'll hit the left and the right. Which
As
is
you
good.
should. As you should.
Yeah.
like me, I hardly ever have a stance or anything. When it comes to joking, I hardly ever have a stance or anything. Like I'll defend any side if I can make it a funny angle.
Yeah, that's why
Straight
that's the
up.
only research
Yeah.
I do. Is just enough to make it funny. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can tell a motherfucking abortion joke and then in the same breath tell a fucking pro life joke. It's just like if it's funny, it's funny.
We're lying to you anyways.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna lie to you. That's kind of whole
I
point.
definitely was lying to y'all about my 6-inch penis.
It's 4. It's 4, dude.
You wish it was more.
Yeah. Who's your favorite comic, Alex?
My favorite comic.
Yes.
Speaking of cancel, Louis C.K. I gotta go with it,
Dude,
man.
I love
Louis C.K.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, dude. I think his first special that he came up with after he was canceled was really good, but the last
Sincerely?
one was better. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Have you
man.
seen it, Sauce?
I haven't seen the latest one.
Oh, damn.
I'll check it
It's
out.
cheap,
I'll
too.
look at it tonight.
Well, it's you got to buy it, unfortunately.
Off of his website?
Because he got canceled, it's not on a streaming platform.
I
So he
have
sells it off the
I have the internet. I will find it for free.
It's
You could probably find it.
dude, you're the guy. Louis said, yeah, I put this on here and I trust people not to pirate it. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. It's so funny.
I'm
It's
a
so funny. He's
pirate.
like, you know, and most people buy it and do it on the up and ups. I was like, no, I don't give a shit.
it reminds me Ryan Rubin. He had put a status on Facebook. He said, "Has anybody got any bootleg sites? Man, my daughter was supposed to go watch Jurassic Park, but she's sick, so we can't. So I can watch it at home." and like a whole bunch of people send them sites. I sent
Ryan
my
Rubin.
best site. He was like, "Dude, I love this fucking site. It has everything on it." I was like, "What do you expect? I'm black."
You have to say it? You don't get viruses from this site?
Maybe.
Right?
If
You gotta like sign up for a credit card. or, like,
if you close the
sign up
pop
for
up
your
fast
free
enough,
Apple
you'll be all
You
right.
should be good, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, this
you just
site,
keep clicking. Just until
you could, direct
download
down.
this.
I don't pay for anything anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, and I would say this on the fucking podcast. FBI, come get me. I don't care.
Sauce, you steal?
Still what?
See, I
Content,
steal
content.
movies.
Yeah.
So I want to ask this question because, like, I actually talked to some girls over the weekend and I was shocked at the answer. They said they shoplift.
I don't.
Girls shoplift all the time, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Apparently,
Yeah.
they shoplift all the time.
Like
They're
little
about that
makeup
5-finger
things and
discount,
shit,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, makeup.
Yeah.
One girl
Like,
said
look.
she like puts on like she'll wear baggy clothes to the store and then she'll like put on the things in the dressing room and walk out with it.
I know more females thieves than men.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Straight up.
And they were
100%.
like, "Yeah, it's fine."
It's a thrill.
I was like, "What?" Dude, I was such a goody. I never stole anything. I stole a pencil eraser when I was in second grade.
No.
And my mom yelled at me and I like cried and I never stole again.
Now, when I was younger, I never steal from people. I
Steal
never
from
steal from
corporations.
steal from corporations. Yeah.
It's still stealing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, still stealing, but nigga, I was crafty, boy. I see, man. Like me and my homies, like before we had jobs, like
Yeah.
we had to get our shit some type of way. Like at the Walmart, we literally scoped out all the spots where the cameras was and figured out. Like we were so good. Like I mean, one time we stole a fucking Xbox controller. So the way we had to do it was we went to the arts and crafts section, stole some scissors first, and then went over there and cut off all the shit and stuffed the shit in our pants and all that. That's it.
How big of a rush is it walking out of the front of the store with a stolen thing in your pocket?
Fucking control.
Is it a rush?
It was a real rush, man. But and then it's we've
gotta
also
steal
stole like shirts and shit.
Yeah.
Like the way we do it, we wear baggy clothes.
You got to get your phone.
No, that was my phone.
Oh, okay.
But we'll wear baggy clothes and we'll get like the t-shirt and roll it up. Get like a whole bunch of them, just slide it and have it just laying on your legs. And then you get your belt and then just walk out with them. You steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What else you just steal?
Oh, dude,
you steal a lot
Yu-Gi-Oh
of shit.
cards, bro.
I
I would
still
steal
got
Yu-Gi-Oh
mine.
cards all the time.
I still got
Dude,
mine.
does everybody steal in the world but me?
like a little pack of Yu-Gi-Oh
I had this
cards.
thing on
Fuck
silent.
yeah, dude.
Sauce,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to turn on silent.
Trying to be
Yeah,
professional.
man.
We're trying to record a podcast.
My bad.
Yeah, man.
Bitches are blowing up your phone.
God,
No,
imagine
You
having
got
one bitch.
You got a girl. Yeah.
Oh, right. That's
your
right.
girl's great.
And
I love her.
she's texting me talking about I'm bored.
Oh.
Well, honey, can't you see I'm busy right now?
Yeah, he's doing big time stuff.
Talking about vaginas and stealing.
Oh my god. So, yeah. What was I gonna say about stealing? Yeah, girls steal. Oh, actually, yeah. This is what I was saying. I did steal a little bit in college. So this is what we do. We called it the $6 deal. We would go to the Family Value grocery store and we'd pick out the Coors Light 24 packs. Remember the Coors Light when like the mountains turned blue when they got cold?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they had like a window on the box where you could see that. So we just turned the can so the barcode was visible in that window. And then we go to the self-checkout and we'd scan the can. And then the can would ring up as a 6-pack. So we'd pay $6 for a 24-pack of beer. So we'd still pay, but you'd get each beer was only like 25 cents. And they'd be checking the beauty of it was they'd check your ID at the checkout. So they weren't looking at the total on the thing. They were more
Right,
interested, are you 21?
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
just, whoop. Dude, we got so many beers.
I never knew that. 'Cause I don't drink beer.
The $6
I
deal.
don't drink
man.
deer piss.
It's a lot easier to look at IDs now for these people, man, because they just have to see 19 and you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is 19 the drinking age?
No.
No.
nigga.
See 1990.
1990.
Oh,
They just have
19.
to see 19.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, did I miss an announcement? Oh, I see, 19.
Nah, yeah, you
I
see
just
19,
turned 30 this
95.
year, man.
Old ass.
Grandpa?
Yeah, man.
I'm about to say, what are you talking about?
I'm old as fuck.
You're almost 40, ain't you?
Dude,
I'm the fucking
if
kid, dude.
If I ever get anywhere in comedy, I'll be like Ari Shafir. He's old as fuck.
He does seem, he's pretty old, yeah.
I'll probably be older by comparison.
Like a Joe Rogan's like 56, man.
Yeah,
I feel like
but he
50,
started
I don't know.
young.
He's like 54, right?
Joe
jealous
Rogan
of
be
that.
taking so much shit.
I'm jealous of these people that started in their 20s.
Bill
man.
Burr's like 50 too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, the thing
Yeah.
is, I wish I started comedy earlier, but at the same time, I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't be as funny as I am
Do you
if I
think you would
started. when I
have
was
quit if
younger.
you started earlier?
No.
Okay.
Nah, if I would have found this earlier, hell no, I would. But it's just like a lot of comedy comes from your life experience.
Yeah.
and like
You didn't have shit to talk
a
about at
fucking
22.
it's fucking 20. What the fuck I'm gonna talk about? Shit.
I think I was getting less funny, dude. I was like, I gotta get on stage immediately because this is just boring.
Nah,
When you were
it-
first starting and younger?
Yeah, like
how old are you
college,
now?
24.
Oh, shit. Fuck you.
yeah, you definitely you're gonna get fun because
That's great you started that young.
notice that
3 years you started at 21?
Notice
Yeah,
that
yeah,
all the
21.
great
Yeah.
Keep working,
comedians
bro.
are old
I'm gonna
guys.
keep working
All the great comedians are old people. This is what
because
it
they
is.
got old.
Yeah,
you know?
but I'm still
But
saying
yeah.
they
like
kind of hit their stride in their 40s.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying like you with life experience, you got way more perspectives on things. You experience a whole bunch of things, so it's just like
But you could build the tools way earlier, though.
yeah, you can build the tools earlier, yeah, but you like you said, you won't hit your stride until you're such and such.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just-
so
it all comes with experience, man. It is what it is.
What's funny to me about stand-up is like when you, if you're starting in an open mic scene or whatever, you equate the age of the people to their age in stand-up. Like their actual biological age doesn't matter quite as much. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
right.
Like I feel like the people, like we've had like, you know, Tommy Donovan, for example, started around the same time as me, and he's way older. But we like when it comes to comedy, we kind of like feel similar. And then like a lot of people I know are like younger, like you or we got a bunch of people here that are even college age, and it's like, you know, we're peers. We got dudes that are like freaking pushing 80. We got one guy, David Zaslav, who's 77.
And he looks good for his
Oh,
age,
yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
If you want to know how to age well, spend a little time with him.
I was surprised when I was looking at the podcast when y'all had mentioned his age.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's that fucking old.
Yeah, he's got like, he's tan. He's got like olive skin. He's got a full head of gray hair, but it looks good. He married a woman who's like 30 years younger than him, I think.
Fuck yeah, dude. How it should
straight
be.
up.
How it should
she's,
be.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
And I don't know what his secret is. He's into like, and I want to ask you
Eating
guys about
pussy?
this too. He's into pussy for sure. But he's into like spiritual stuff. I mean, I don't know if he does yoga, but I think he does meditation. And he just has this attitude about being very like laid back and letting, you know, good vibes come to him sort of. And I think a lot of comics get into that kind of stuff, but like just being chill. Because I feel like a way to age you faster is to be like, you know,
being worried about shit,
being worried, tense, freaked out about what's going to happen to you, or like, whereas comedy you kind of have to.
Yeah,
that stress will make you age like
definitely.
shit.
Definitely don't do any meditation or yoga, but shrooms.
Shrooms.
About,
I've heard shrooms open up
about
your mind.
once a month, twice a month. You really should do some shrooms.
I want to
Take a
try
day.
shrooms.
Do you have a corporate job?
I do lawn care.
Okay, that makes
Lawn
sense.
care.
I
There's no danger
yeah.
being fired for admitting drug
I
use.
want to try shrooms.
Obviously.
I'm saying I'm not a college grad.
Is there
they,
any state in the
corporate
union
job.
where shrooms are legal? Are they legal in Colorado? I thought they were trying to push
Oregon, they are decriminalized. Not necessarily fully legal, but they're decriminalized in Oregon. I know.
I would
that
say
for sure.
all drugs are legal unless you get caught.
All drugs are legal unless you get caught. But
yeah.
but seriously though, shrooms will give you great perspective. All that positive energy you're saying, like just not letting things worry. Shrooms will just expedite that.
I wanna
really
try
good,
it.
Yeah.
really well.
He was an addict before. He did like every drug under the sun, the hard drugs, coke and everything. And
Well,
every
cocaine's
drug.
fantastic.
That's why he looks so good,
Coke is
man.
bad.
He's a
Cocaine
fucking,
is
he's a fucking
Well, it's
mutant.
fantastic, but
Oh
coke
man.
and alcohol, it's a bad mix.
What's the worst drugs I done did?
Coke and alcohol.
Okay.
And I shouldn't say
Yeah,
that. I shouldn't
cocaine,
say
yeah.
that.
I've never done coke before. I've done the worst I've done is
gotta split it
codeine and ecstasy. That's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm completely sober now, so I guess I don't have a problem sharing because it's hopefully people don't judge for that. But
Man, look, everybody. I ain't gonna say everybody has tried it, but if you try some shit, like nigga, like it's like
no, I was actually pretty hung up on it.
But you tried it and you got rid of it, right?
Yeah.
So fuck
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I don't want to be like preachy.
It's like, oh
But
my God, I hate you for doing coke fucking 3 years ago.
I think the worst drug in the world is alcohol.
yes.
Yeah, probably was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I especially like a lot of my friends drink, but like I think and at a younger age, like you, like I probably wouldn't recommend quitting drinking. Do you drink?
I do drink.
You drink?
of
Yeah.
course,
Like when you're young, it's way more fun. But then you get to 30 and then you start to realize, well, it's kind of like
I barely
it's
drink. So.
weighing me down. Yeah, I could tell you don't. And like you see, and then you start to notice older people that like are in the bars all the time, and it just crushes people.
I'm gonna tell you.
It does.
I'm gonna tell you why I think alcohol is bad, because like you lose judgment if you start to drink a lot. Like you can easily do something that you normally wouldn't do while you're under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah, you're not
like
yourself.
if you're smoking weed, you still gonna be in your right mind.
You're
Like,
still
nigga,
yourself.
I shouldn't do this. You
still
might be a
yourself
little
when you smoke.
goofy,
You're
but
goofy.
you're still in
yes,
your
I
right
love
mind.
being goofy.
But alcohol,
Yeah, you're
alcohol
goofy
is
sober.
crazy. Like I remember, like I said, I don't really drink that much anymore. But I remember like how I could tell if it was time for me to stop. I was drinking too much when ugly bitches started looking like Rihanna. like I could notice the change because like
I saw you earlier.
I'm very observant when I
Yeah.
go out, so I take a mental image of everybody in here. So then I'm drinking, I'm like, yo, that bitch bad. I'm like, no, the fuck she's not.
Yeah.
Like, wait.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hell nah. Like those beer goggles are fucking serious.
Yeah.
Because I done took down a moose before, drunk as hell.
Yeah.
Then wake up in the morning like, yo, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the sad part to me about alcohol is maybe the reason people are drinking. Because as you get older, like you're probably drinking because you're really unhappy on a different level. So like if you're real sad and like you're using it to like cover up that, like that's a bad road that could lead somewhere.
Yeah.
But like younger kids, like in college, that's why I think partying in college is kind of okay.
Yes.
Because they're full of purpose. They got to go to
Yes.
class. They're having fun. So like alcohol is just adding to the fun. But like as you get older, like you got to like have
does
real
make a
responsibilities
switch,
probably,
yeah.
or like have some more meaning to your life. Because if you don't got that, then you just got alcohol. That leads to like fucking suicide.
It's
Probably.
a very slippery slope
See,
for sure.
That's why I'm okay with, like, I don't do any drugs right now. I barely drink. I'm okay because I did it so much when I was younger, like in college and shit.
Yeah.
So like I know the ins and outs of like what I can handle, what I can't handle, and I know if I want to do it or not. Because like now I'm to the point where like if I go out and I start drinking, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what is this gonna accomplish?
Yeah, you
Just
got
like
a girl.
empty
You're not trying
calories,
to,
anyways.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Now, in college, we getting fucked in. I was in college during the first round of Four Locos when them shits
dude, me
first
too.
came out.
Me too, dude. The original Four Locos.
Let's
That was the
go.
best, cheapest way to get messed up.
Yeah, and then you get messed up too fast. Like
Yeah,
when they had
they were like
the
$2
full
a can, I
caffeine
think.
in
Weren't
it.
they? Were they like $2
Yeah.
a can?
Get the two. All you need is two tall boys. You are good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
but people were dying from them shit. Bro.
yeah. But like it was still fun though because I played football in college. D2, big deal. Oh yeah, bro, it's fucking sweet. No, I'm not bragging.
I see one of his random football clips came up in my goddamn YouTube
You
line.
were like, what the, I don't want to watch this shit.
Watch this shit.
I was, when you said that, I was hoping you'd be impressed, and then you were like, dude, I don't want to watch this shit.
A decent tackle.
Yeah, I was a freshman. I was a
Go, David!
My little brothers were like, "Go, David!" Yeah, I was a little string bean bitch of a freshman, and that's a pretty good hit, though. I don't know, but anyway, like after games, we drink, and like after a victory, partying with your boys, dude, that was awesome. And I don't like all the negatives to alcohol don't really apply. I think to like that time, that season of your life, man.
What do you do when you win? You party. What do you do when you lose? You party harder, man.
Yeah. We tried to make rules to not drink when we lost, but like,
Fuck that.
like a lot of us were like, "Fuck that."
That's when you want to drink.
We're not gonna party as openly, but we're gonna get a case of beer, chill in the basement. But yeah, man, alcohol I think is bad. But it's interesting though, like the psychedelics and like the weed, shrooms, like. Science is starting to like come around on those to where like big names are saying these aren't that bad.
No,
Joe Rogan's probably the biggest guy to like.
No, people need to get on shrooms immediately, man. People need to get on shrooms ASAP.
Does that damage your brain or something?
No, not at all, man. It actually enhances it.
Sauce, you distracted by the fire truck?
Yeah.
Man, I got PTSD. I hear sirens, nigga.
There's a siren here. Two white people ignored it. And
I'm concerned. Like, hold on, wait.
But seriously though, man, people need to get on shrooms. I'm telling you, it's such a positive effect. It's actually really good for your brain, especially if you microdose them throughout the day.
So microdosing, common word thrown around now.
Microdosing,
so that's just taking a little bit,
half a gram or less a day, and you'll feel so much better. Oh yeah, dude. Take about.
I want to try it.
Take about 0.2 grams a day. No, because an actual dose is like 2 or 3 grams. So if you're microdosing, you're doing like 0.2 grams a day. Yeah, dude, 100%. And you don't get like a lot of your visuals won't be messed up at all, but you'll just feel better.
That's why I'm scared of
go
like
into every situation
acid or something because I'm scared of what I might see because I already got fucked up thoughts.
Yeah.
So I'm scared I might open up to a portal or some shit I'm not prepared for. Like,
acid and LSD visuals, a little, you know, little out of the world. But mushroom visuals, they're more like what's around you, and it just starts melting or shifting a little bit, starts waving with the wind more, you know, nothing crazy, stuff you can handle. You close your eyes, you'll see some patterns and shit. That's cool. But other than that, no, mushrooms is definitely more about perspective and shit like that. And
ego death? Is that
man, huge ego
So
death.
it helps you get out of your own like that critical part of you that looks at what you do and says and shits on it. It silences that guy.
It'll kill the bad wolf. Your good wolf will just be chilling.
Does that
You'll
make sense
realize
what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to figure
the judger, the part of you that looks at what you do.
That's
and
your bad
you.
wolf, man. Yeah.
It's your ego.
I'll just fuck me up when
It's
you're
the
talking
part that
about
feels
wolves,
insecure.
nigga. Like you
Bad
got wolves in your head, nigga. What the fuck?
That's a bad wolf, man.
Every wolf is bad. Fuck.
Well,
But you know what I'm saying, though.
I
Man.
do.
Yeah,
I do.
and it kills that part. You realize time, like you got it. Don't get me wrong, but you should use it well, and just shit like that. If you got like conflicts, it'll start showing you solutions too, man. It's good, man. It's a great fucking drug.
does it make you believe in God?
You'll start. I don't know if it'll just automatically make you believe in God, but you'll see yourself as smaller. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that there's something bigger, that you can be a part of something bigger, but I don't know if it's really the Jesus God, you know? But you'll have an outer body experience for sure.
That's what I'd be confused on, the Jesus guy. Like I definitely believe there's a higher power for sure.
Did we talk about this on our first episode?
we did.
Yeah,
we did.
Is it
again.
that guy, though?
But I'm
got
not
Alex here.
sold on the Bible shit.
It's kind of hard because there's a lot of it's great. And then there's like 3 like lines that aren't so great.
But for me, it's just that you can't tell me that there's not a higher power. Cause nigga, like, look a fucking round. Like, the world works too perfectly for this shit to be coincidence.
We're
Somebody
too
put
well
these.
designed,
I'm not
man.
even talking about us. Cause
Yeah.
look, take humans out of the equation. Take us off this fucking
Oh
planet.
yeah, you laid this out before. Go ahead.
Take us out this planet. This world works perfectly without us. Like, as far as like you see the fucking water system, the fucking rains go down, evaporates, go back up, man. It just constantly does that. The motherfucking grass,
The water
grows.
cycle.
Yeah. The grass
Remember that?
grows. The fucking bugs eat the grass.
grade
The
textbook.
animals eat the bugs, and the other animals that die, they go back into the ground and turns back into more grass and shit. All this shit has a function and a purpose. And you mean to tell me that's just happening coincidentally?
Yeah, it's kind
Hell
of
no.
hard, a
the
hard pill to
argument, though.
swallow.
That's the evolutionary argument was that
no.
it evolved over time under optimal conditions. And
Nah, fuck that. Somebody put that shit in the place.
Yeah.
Photosynthesis, that's an accident.
yeah, why does life persist?
How does life need life?
How does life
Life will always
life
need
finds
life,
a way?
man.
Jurassic
life
Park.
finds
Hell
a way.
no, bro. Just,
But yeah, man.
I was listening to Norm Macdonald, and one of the most famous criticisms of God not being real is why is there bad stuff in the world? And he said he has an answer to that. So God is good. If you assume God is good, and he's going to create something. So before creation was anything, and it was just God, and he's totally good, all he can create is bad. Right? Because if he just created more good, it would just be an extension of himself. So he has to create a situation where bad exists, and then the good in the world can still be manifest in the midst of the bad. But philosophically and logically, that kind of makes sense. God cannot create something that is just more of himself, or would just be like a big block of himself. So if he's creating anything else, it's going to have the capacity for bad.
that's such a dick move.
That's
Because it's just like, okay,
you don't like that
I'm
argument.
so good. You know what? Just so there's nothing as good as
Well,
me.
he had to
we
give
gonna
us free
create
will,
some,
right? He's not a just.
Well, I think
God,
that's
right?
kind of what it is.
Yeah.
He didn't try to create it as bad, but then bad pops up.
But I
because
do believe in the free will shit, because like I
That's
said,
kind of what I think
like,
it means. You know?
like I said, I do think there's a higher power, but I don't think he's just this petty ass goddamn. Oh, if you pray for forgiveness, I'll forgive you. I don't think he's that petty. I think it's more like he created the world and he's like, what the fuck they got going on?
Yeah, like,
like every once in a while he'll be like, you know what, miracle.
like
Miracle.
little Dicky said it. Why can't Earth be a side project for this guy, man? Like, why can't he fuck with aliens? You know,
Maybe.
He might be.
that's exactly. Well, aliens are for sure now, right? I mean, we're all on the
Are
same.
aliens real?
Yeah, they're for
Yeah.
they're for real now,
Man,
right?
look,
There's too much evidence.
Hey, man, look, the evidence.
I don't
for
know,
aliens-
dude.
Look, here's the thing. How big do you think the universe is, right? It's big as fuck, right?
It's unfathomable.
So here's the thing. The fact that we exist kind of proves aliens, because you mean to tell me Earth is the only speck in the fucking universe that created these fucking circumstances for us to exist?
Nah, of course
Who
not.
created
Come
them? Did
on.
the circumstances lead to our existence?
Yeah,
or
but
God?
I'm just saying, man, God may have been like, you know what, we're gonna make some humans over here, we're gonna make some squid faces over here, we're gonna make some other shit over here. Like,
Yeah. It's fascinating though, man. It's fascinating to be open to the possibilities. That's what I think is kind of
I
interesting.
think aliens
Well,
are
it's
just
adventurous.
like-
it's a
I
little
don't know.
arrogant to think we're alone, you know?
Well, to me, it's arrogant to think you have the right answer, and that kind of limits how you live in a way.
Yeah,
do you
but-
agree with me? Like,
No,
if
no,
you
no,
have
I-
a religion that you
I
hold to,
agree.
so it kind
I
of like
agree.
crowds out any other explanations. So you're like, I already got the answers. Let me tell you the answers, and that's my
I agree.
life.
That's yeah.
I kind of like being more open to possibilities with a core understanding. I don't know. I don't know.
I like knowing.
I'm trying to believe.
I like knowing that I don't have the answers.
Yeah. See,
I do
Because
love not
because
knowing
it's
the
just
answers.
like maybe like one of y'all could say some shit where I'm like, I never thought about it,
Yeah.
and it just added more.
and then
to
you
me.
can have a conversation about it. It's the same thing with politics. If you're so strict on your program of beliefs, you can't even talk to a Democrat or you can't
Yeah.
even talk to a Republican because you're like, I already know the answers. I
No
don't
matter
even
what
view
you
you
say,
as a
it's not gonna
person. I
change
can't
my-
hear
yeah.
your opinion. You're my enemy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So like dialogue over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Right.
let's go
like
protest or burn some shit down or
like the way I look at it, like as a person, like us individually, I feel like a person is just a collection of the experiences that you've had.
Yeah.
So if you stay open to shit, you become a more defined person. Like as far as like if you just stay rigid in your ways growing up the whole time, you limit yourself.
I kind of think a person is separate from their experiences. That like the person is inside, but your experiences make you like if you have more experiences, your inner person is probably better off. I think
I look at it as
because
like
you're exposed to
Yeah,
more
but if I
perspectives.
lived your life, I would be you, man. If you lived my life, you would be me. You know what I'm saying?
you know, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think there's, and this is a spiritual art. This is a Christian argument. I think each person is unique. I think the Alex is thought. I don't think that could ever, even if you had the same circumstances, because you have identical twins that have identical circumstances and DNA, and they can turn out to be
Different.
completely different.
and that's how I be fucking up them damn astrology people. They be like, yeah, I'm like, explain
Because identical twins.
Yeah, explain twins
twins.
that act different then, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
You dumbasses. Shit is not real.
yeah. but I don't know. I think human beings have like an instinct to have more experiences. Like that's why people get bored with life.
I look at it like a video game character. Like there's a fucking skill tree.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Skill tree.
Yeah,
Skill
so
tree.
you can branch off.
So you got all your different
Shit.
skills and powers and stuff. I think of the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Where he was like this crotchety guy working at a bank and said no to experiences and was just this miserable guy, and then he just said yes to everything, and then his life opened up, and then it went too far.
Of course.
It went
How's
too
that
far, but you know, it is what it is. You would have to go too far to know you went too far.
It's the same theme in the movie Fight Club. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
I think it's the same. I'm trying to make a literary point. I'm writing a paper here. Fucking.
No,
But
it's
like
good.
Yes Man and Fight Club have this similar lesson. Like, because in Fight Club, he rejects convention of like, I got to own this apartment. I got to have all my stuff. I got to have this job. Then I got my life figured out. And then he says, then he loses it and says, fuck it. And says, fuck everything. And becomes an anarchist. And it's good, but then it goes too far.
Way too. Yeah, it takes too far. Yeah.
So there's like, you got to express yourself, but also have like some sense about you too.
That's
Too much of a good thing will kill
That's
you.
kind of like me with my jokes. I go way too far. It is what it is.
Yeah, rein it in.
Oh, dude, nothing
No.
like hitting the fifth tagline and getting that last chuckle in.
Man, fuck it. Or getting the last groan.
Or get,
Groan.
you're gonna kill it. Like, we hate you. Fuck you. Yeah, like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, nothing
I'm
like
sorry.
talking
Pretend I
about
didn't say that.
13-year-old.
I'm gonna go ahead with this next one.
Yeah, man. I love it sometimes. I love it to make the crowd uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah, me too. A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to let them know who's who. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't let them get too comfortable.
Yeah.
You got to do a little alpha move, talk about 13-year-old girls doing jujitsu, and go, oh, I'm here for the 13-year-old girls, not the self-defense.
Who invited you? I'm just kidding.
Dude, I'm going to open with that tonight.
No, I tried to joke one time about like why do people get so mad saying like one of the things I asked if a girl was 18 in the joke or something. And people were like, "Oh," I was like, "Why do people get mad at it? Like people get mad at people that do the speed limit exactly like age for a reason."
Oh
You
man.
think that's funny? It got
people do
laughs.
that.
I think I only did that tag once.
I think that's a good tag.
I
yeah.
do exactly the speed limit. And somebody in the crowd said, "I do 80." I was like, "Well, that's actually metaphor. That means it's a 16-year-old. I'm not good at that." But
Yes, man.
yeah, why do they have the limit if it's shamed on to go to it? You know, like
that's pretty good.
people get pissed if you don't do this. Well, but anyway,
yeah, man.
we're running out of topics. Alex, what's going on? Pizza
Am I
Planet?
running out of topics, dude? No way, bro. You can
I'm
never
just
run
kidding.
out of topics.
Well, we talked about. So okay, so you were you raised evangelical Christian?
Not really, man. I mean, I guess just Baptist, right, to a point.
Okay.
But my parents were pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna go take a piss.
They were.
Yeah, go ahead,
go
Alex.
for
I'll
it.
keep talking.
Yeah, I got this, man. Anyways, man. Yeah, Baptist. But I mean, my parents were cool. They kind of wanted me to find my own way in the world, man, and
That's good.
it helps. And it helps. Like my perspective now is very open, like you
That's
said.
healthy.
So,
Yeah. I was talking to a
Yeah.
comic last night who I really respect, an older comic and super funny in Asheville. And we were talking about religion. I don't know why it's been on my mind so much lately, but I assumed he was an atheist, and he's described himself as, I think, dormant Presbyterian.
Dormant Presbyterian. Okay.
Right. So like I think he still believes in God, but also is kind of open to experience, which is it's kind of where I'm at. Like it's really hard because and I've talked about this on the show. So if you've heard this before, sorry.
Sounds agnostic.
Yeah, sort of agnostic, but also I think he gives a little more credence to the the possibility.
Intelligent creator kind of. Like,
yeah.
It's like more like yeah.
But part of the hard time I had, especially early on, was like I started to do comedy and felt judgment from my family members, and it was hard and maybe not fair to feel that way, but because they don't see me, not just on stage but around other comics,
right?
And like how amazing and good the comedy can be for me and my mental health, and like
exactly,
and like I'm happy. So for them to judge based on a religious framework was kind of like it really hurt, because it was like I kind of feel like that delegitimizes, because honestly, like if what you're doing works and makes you feel meaning, not just happiness, but you feel meaning,
right.
like, I think you got to follow that impulse.
You do.
You almost don't
absolutely
have a choice.
do.
You don't have a choice. So like if that's the way the world is working for me, like I feel like that feels real to me, and what doesn't feel real is the judgment.
Yeah, that is your choice. There was a good scene in Rounders. I'll try to describe it real fast.
I've seen Rounders.
It's with Matt Damon, and it's the poker.
Yeah. He's like, pay the man his money. That guy.
Anyways, he's talking to the judge, and this is before he asked for money, but he's talking to the judge, and the judge is like, he's religious, right? His family is religious, but he wanted to do something else.
The judge's family was religious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very Jewish. And he was like, but I had to pursue this. My parents were devastated. It didn't matter. And Matt Damon asked him at the end of it, if you had to go over and choose differently, would you? What choice?
He said, what choice?
Exactly.
You don't have a choice.
What choice was there?
Yeah.
I'm here because
profound,
right. I'm here because what makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And
not just what makes you feel good, because alcohol makes you feel good, and that made me feel good for a while. Fulfilled.
Yeah.
Dude. That's profound. Sauce, you just missed some stuff. You're taking a piss.
That's cool,
dude. I feel
I
watch the episode, and I really want to like internalize what you just said, because like in comedy, there's gonna come a time, like I think for a lot of us, where there's like a fork in the road. Like,
yeah,
are you staying where you started,
right,
or are you gonna make the choice to fucking go to New York, are you gonna fucking do it? And what choice? Is maybe what that guy would say.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
It's
don't
hard
agonize
early
over it.
because
let go.
Right, because what you were talking about, that family expectation, it's really hard to let go though. It's people want to say, oh, you just let go. Nah, man. In real life, it really is hard to let go.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep you keep rolling, you keep letting it off.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get better, then you get more comfortable on stage, and then you get funnier.
You ever seen Star Wars?
Yeah,
sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. That was
Star Wars.
So Star Wars.
Okay,
so I'm going to tie it to Star Wars. So we get Sauce back here.
I love Star Wars.
So episode 4, I think, the oldest movie.
New Hope.
New Hope.
Yep.
Luke's trying to blow up the Death Star. He's going down the trench, and he puts up his navigation computer to fire the turbo laser. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, Obi-Wan Kenobi's in his head. And he says, use the Force, Luke. Mm-hmm. Trust your feelings or something.
Yeah.
He said, and then he's like still doing it. He's like, let go. Luke,
let go.
Let go. Yeah. And then he puts away his computer. Mm-hmm. And then he shoots it through, and it just blows it. I was like, dude, that's some deep philosophical shit.
Let go.
It's like, let go. Yeah.
That's what he wanted to convey, man, across that whole thing. Is you got to let go into your destiny, man.
Yeah. Face your fears. You
got to face them down. Yeah. And of course, there's that nature versus science, thing too. But whatever. But
what was that one?
The 6th one, he was really driving nature versus progress really hard. The Return of the Jedi, yeah.
Yeah.
With the Ewoks versus
the Ewoks, bro.
Versus the Empire.
The
yeah, dude, they sucked, man. A lot of people think George Lucas ruined the movie, the trilogy, because
made it very kid friendly.
They sold toys like a motherfucker.
They sold toys like a
yeah. And it's kind of that same thing, I think, with comedy too. Like if you like you could think of comics that like hit the top and they get big egos and stuff,
Yeah.
and then they get struck down.
They
You
will.
know what I mean? It's like a Jedi that turns bad.
Yeah.
It's like because with comedy you get a lot of power.
Fuck that. I'm a Sith.
You're a Sith. You want to be a Sith, dude? You want to be Darth Maul?
Because fuck the Jedi. The
I'm getting
Jedi
so
are
philosophical. People are probably
the
annoyed.
Jedi are just as bad, if not worse. The fuck.
Man, that's such a casual take, man.
Go ahead, hang, bro.
Here's growing up. Here's growing up as a Star Wars fan. Growing up is thinking the Jedi are good, then realizing the Jedi were pretty not good. But then you mature even more and realize, oh, the Jedi were way better than the Sith, though. At least the Sith weren't killing people, man.
It kind of sucks they can't date. Like that's kind of lame, dude.
That is lame. It is.
That
lame.
makes it more of like a priesthood than a
Yeah, I
badass.
want some pussy. Like, straight
Well, yeah,
up.
there's something about like getting the girl, getting the princess. That's why Han Solo, I think, is the most badass character. in
Yeah,
the
Han
history.
Solo, my guy, bro.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a
You gotta
strong,
love Han
masculine
Solo,
character,
man.
flawed.
What a
Got
great
good-
character.
good-
Harrison
Sith-
Ford.
good
Is
art.
there anyone more
Lord.
perfect for that character, man?
No, dude, he was awesome.
Sith Lord, man. I agree with the Empire, man.
I agree with the Empire.
Dude, they're like Nazis, bro.
Fuck it. Hey, if you was down with the Empire, you were pretty
Down
good,
for
bro.
the
Yeah, the Empire is kind of badass. I mean, Darth Vader's badass.
Yeah.
But-
Did y'all watch Kenobi? Y'all
I'm
watch-
watching it.
I saw the first few
3
episodes.
They
Yeah.
finally I like that they're showing Vader as the intimidating presence that he really is. Cause with
That's good, man.
You remember back in the day, you see Vader with the limited amount of effects they had.
Yeah, he was
and-
like-
yeah, it's just like, but that nigga is a force to be reckoned with. And
Yeah.
it really displayed in the books. The books are
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, the comics. Yeah, they really anything that's canon in the comics with Darth Vader. I love that shit.
Man,
Man.
Yeah.
they try to make Legends not uncanon now, and Legends is the best shit ever. Bro.
What is who decides what's canon and what's not? Canon is like what's
Disney,
gospel.
Disney
right?
at this point.
Disney at this
God,
point.
that's
right?
stupid.
Yeah, it's fucked
they're
up.
fucking
Yeah.
gay.
And it's pretty. It's like it's predetermined. Like this is going to be canon.
Just
I mean,
like-
they do it well. Like
Yeah.
They
you can
ruined
tell
Boba
they
Fett.
they checked every box, but it's almost like that bothers me.
they ruined Boba Fett.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they
it's
did
real
every
weird,
single
man.
focus group to where it's like over engineered almost. I feel similar about Marvel because it's like such a
Yeah.
big production.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I don't like about the Disney Star Wars is the fact that a lot of them keep trying to do this diversity
Yeah.
and the like feminist shit and all
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah.
And my thing is that like we're in fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
We got fucking robots and aliens
Yeah.
and all this shit. So you're trying to address an issue that doesn't exist in the Star Wars
Right.
universe. There's no such thing as fucking racism in the Star Wars. I could go
Exactly,
fuck a blue
yeah.
chick and so you basically have to put that into
Yeah.
the mythos in order to address it when it wasn't there in the
Yeah.
first place.
Yeah.
It's fucking
You know
stupid.
what's really funny these days? And Star Wars just did it. They'll assume that racism is gonna happen because they put a black woman up front for that Kenobi show.
Now
They
racism
brought-
did happen though.
Well, they get ahead of it.
Yeah.
They'll say like, "Hey, don't be racist." There's plenty of
and that's how you know it's a problem no matter how much people try to pretend like it's not, because there was some racist reactions to the black girl in the show.
I don't doubt it.
Straight up it
I don't
was
doubt
not,
it.
and I'm just like,
I
bro,
think she's
like,
I think she's a pretty good actress.
yeah, they don't like her character, especially after well, I don't want to spoil it if y'all ain't seen. Well, she did something in the show, and then the damn family was like, no. Don't let that jigaboo do that.
Oh my
And it was just like, okay, you don't like the character, but
Yeah.
they don't require the racist connotation with it. Like, where did that even come from? Was
Right.
that just like your blanket to throw that shit in there too? You don't
Yeah.
like the character, but like you didn't have to like throw any fucking derogatory shit towards
Yeah.
her. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Despite Disney's hand, like I did like Force Awakens a lot.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the only
At
one.
first,
That was the only one that was
at
cool.
first, especially, and I liked Rey a lot. Like they cast a female in the lead, but like, dude, I liked her. I thought she was hot, man, likable.
Yeah,
She's
but-
hot. She's
Yeah,
definitely-
she's hot,
definitely
but
hot. I thought she was
seemed like
likable
somebody
in the
I'd wanna
first
date,
one.
man.
she had
Nice,
no
good
character
girl.
arc. She had no character arc.
Yeah, Yeah, she did. She had a character.
Oh man,
What
was her character then?
She was like,
Where did she start and where did she end?
She was a little Mary Sue for sure.
Mary Sue, yeah.
Little
I don't know
Mary
what that
Sue.
means.
Just like how she was like
good at
able to do
everything.
everything immediately. Like she was pretty
she
good,
was like a kid that like roots for like her favorite sports team.
Well, she was a good scavenger, right? That was her thing.
Man,
right?
she got look. She helped fix the fucking Millennium Falcon. I ain't never been on a starship a day in her goddamn life.
Well,
she piloted the Millennium Falcon. I ain't never been on a goddamn starship.
How we gonna get Han Solo back in the movie?
Nigga, you can get him back. I'm just saying.
Well, he's dead
like,
now, right?
She didn't do anything. Like, whoa, she did everything, and in the hints, she didn't do anything. She didn't have to struggle. You seen a montage.
If you go back and watch Luke's character development, Luke
he got his ass whooped.
Luke did, and he was just a kid, a starry-eyed kid, very arrogant in the beginning, man, and he got humbled real fast.
He got humbled real quick.
Yeah,
I like it. Like a lot of people don't like the prequels. I low-key like the prequels.
Prequels are good,
but
prequels are solid.
I don't like them for their like.
They're kind of fun.
I don't like them for the theatrical thing, but like for the story that it tells, I like it because I always look at the prequels through the lens of Anakin.
Dude, Revenge of the Sith is
shit.
dude, that's the shit, man.
Shit.
By the way, from top to bottom, that movie is the shit. It starts out great. They're flying through a great space battle. You can tell who the good guys are, who the bad guys are. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I do kind of
got
like
a great banter, man.
But you can kind of appreciate the different eras where the movies were made. Like Star Wars prequels were made early 2000s, and it definitely had that vibe. They were excited about the special effects shit they could do. The acting and story was a little corny, but still they did a lot of cool shit on screen. And
they did a lot of great
story. Because you can criticize all of them for different reasons, but they kind of just that they have a different flavor is kind of cool.
But the lightsaber battles are way better in the prequels than they are in the sequel one.
Well, that was a knock on it. They were like, "Oh, it's too like jujitsu," or they like
it was too timed. Whatever. It was just two Force people going at it, man. That's how you got to look at it, bro.
That shit was crazy, bro. When Darth Maul first came and the second saber came out, my little kid self was like, "Oh my god,
dude, that's awesome, man!" It was the best shit ever. The best shit ever.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
All time, it's gonna be hard to go against Training Day, man.
Oh,
I fucking love Training Day, man.
You see Training Day?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I'm trying to think of my favorite movie of all time.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
That's iconic, man. Oh man, if you know this joke, you'll know the streets, man.
Yeah,
you did the snail come back. What the fuck's your problem?
Did he make him smoke PCP?
Yeah, he did make him smoke PCP.
Did he say?
I didn't know you like getting wet though.
I think there's isn't there a soft N word in that? He's like, this is not an option.
Hey, that movie, top to bottom again.
Damn, I gotta watch that again. I've not seen Training Day.
I seen it the other day. I looked at it the other day.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Is it on something right now? Is it on Netflix?
What are my bootlegs like?
Oh, it might be on HBO Max or Netflix. One of those.
Shit.
Who is that? Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke, yeah.
Dude, Ethan Hawke, underrated actor.
Yeah, especially in that movie.
I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, bro.
There's so many movies.
Training Day. That's a good callback.
And I like different shit. Like not everything.
The Departed. That's another one to really. It's hard to like. It's hard to like.
That is. It's hard to poke holes in that one, man.
Yeah,
dude.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
I actually found out about a year ago that it's not even an original film.
It's not?
It's like a Japanese film that they recreated. Yeah, man.
I don't even think that takes away from it.
No, it's still fantastic. Do not get me wrong.
Dude, that was so badass. I love that they had the flip phones and like the texting stuff in there.
And even with it holds super well, man.
I really can't think of my favorite film.
Leo crushes in that. That was right to me when Leo was breaking out of like Loverboy Heartthrob, like from Titanic into badass.
He was doing a lot of badass roles.
Like, 'cause he was still real young in that.
Yeah, he was pretty young.
Little goatee.
But like, you can also see that Leo is what we still see.
What we still see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Younger people might not. For somebody 24, Training Day is an impressive ass pick.
Well, I mean, it's fantastic. I'm an old soul, man.
Sauce is still over here thinking.
I'm still thinking.
I really cannot think.
Here, I got you. What's your favorite Disney movie?
sauce is gonna come out.
Oh,
Let's narrow it down.
Real
a little bit.
heterosexual
Oh.
on this pick.
Actually, Goofy movie.
Goofy movie.
Oh,
song. There you go.
Badass,
There you go. Goofy
leading
movie.
power of
Yeah.
Chisa.
Dude,
Yeah. Goofy
Pauly
movie.
Shore was in that.
Cause it's funny. Cause Goofy movie was.
I still got to
definitely-
make that pizza.
They
Man.
definitely was black. Like
It was black?
They definitely were black. Like Max and Goofy, they're black. Like look at the shit. Look at the
I-
whole swag. Come on, man.
They might. Yeah, maybe. I didn't. I don't see color sauce. I don't see race.
Ass cap. I hate people that say they don't see color.
Like I see color. I promise. I see. Like
No, I love.
It's not like we
I
don't.
love all the colors. I love all the cultures.
There you
They
go.
all-
I see
they all
color.
got vibes, man.
Or if you
We
don't
all-
see
we all got
color, I
vibes.
don't
There's white
trust you.
vibes. There's
Yeah, except
bro.
for Mexicans. I'm just kidding.
Bazinga!
Bazinga? Did you just go Big Bang Theory, dude?
we do a big bang theory, dude.
Dude, but the Goofy movie's great. I remember his neighbor who was like the bigger. What are they? Dogs? Or
Yeah, they're dogs.
they're
I would say they're
or
dogs,
cows?
yeah.
They're dogs.
His neighbor was like big. He's like, listen here, Goof. And he was like, I'll tell you. He goes, "Seriously,
Another
Goof."
good movie that slept on. This is actually one of my jokes. Finding Nemo.
Okay.
Finding Nemo.
It's
Yeah.
fucking fine. But one of my jokes
The
is
stoner
that,
turtle.
one of my jokes that I do on stage is I basically describe the movie and I have people guessing. They always guess it wrong because if you think about it, Finding Nemo has the same plot as Taken.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. To a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of his bit. He doesn't want to burn a bit.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I don't want to burn the bit.
You
I
don't
might
wanna
do it
burn a
tonight.
bit.
I might do it tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
I
can't wait
That
for
is good.
tonight,
Same
dude.
premise as Taken. Yeah, because the Nemo.
Yeah. His child
Nemo
gets taken.
Yeah. How does he get taken? He gets taken by the fisherman, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
His child
yeah.
gets taken and he has to go. He uses a special
It's a
set of
scuba
skills.
diver, right? That's
Yeah.
that's who gets him in a little bag,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's a dental office that he gets to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had to use a special set of skills to go get his
Yeah, except he
child
wasn't
back.
going to get raped by the dentist.
Oh, I got a cool story.
All right, hit us with it.
I had a Lyft driver and we was talking about stuff and he saved his daughter from being groomed to go to Epstein's Island.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up.
That sounds true.
Yeah. No. I'm
just kidding.
No. I was skeptical at first, but
Okay, no,
so
I'm just
basically
fucking with
I
you.
was on the Lyft and it got brought up that I was a comedian. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, hit me with a joke. And I was like, I told a Donald Trump joke.
Okay.
I was like, I like Donald Trump. You know, I know people always say he's a racist pussy grabber, but I'm like, I'm from South Carolina. That's pretty much the gold standard. Like, my dentist is a racist pussy grabber. So he laughed, but then I seen his eyes get dark. He was like, yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, you know, these Republicans, man. Actually, I had to save my daughter. She was getting groomed. She was studying abroad, and she said that in this particular where was it? I was like Costa Rica or some shit. I don't know exactly. But
Okay.
anyway,
Somewhere Central America around like
Somewhat rapey.
Yeah, somewhere raping. and basically it was like his daughter had called him and was like, "Hey, Dad, come get me. Like they're trying to take me." Pretty much. So he said he got a plane ticket, ran out there, got her and everything. And he said the news didn't say anything, but this particular program had got caught up in all the shit and they got rid of it. They didn't broadcast the news. Basically, they've been grooming girls that's been studying abroad to, you know, pick them and take them to the island. That's what he told me. And I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And like his whole demeanor changed, like as far as like he was, you know, cool guy. Then the whole after that
you
he
could
was just
tell.
after that he was just
It's funny. You can tell when somebody's talking about real.
and like his whole demeanor changed. I like, oh, he ain't lying.
Yeah. Well, it's scary, dude. Like if this stuff actually goes on, which I think it does, like girls got to come from somewhere, and it's sad that like actually. Like, have you guys seen that documentary, the Epstein Island documentary?
Nah, I haven't seen.
I was
that.
in it.
Yeah, I was helping him get the girl. Oh, you want to come to a comedy show?
Check out the tits on her.
Where's the stage? Got you, bitch. No, yeah, dude, that was a trippy documentary, man. Like they said they'd like lure him in, and the thing they'd say was that you're here to like give a massage or something. It's sick,
Shit,
dude.
man.
Freaking sick.
Yeah, see. Like, man, like I was trying to figure out like pedos. Like, how good is little girl pussy? Like,
Oh my gosh, dude!
Like, it's not.
I don't even
it's
think it's
not
little
that
girl.
I'm curious.
Dude,
it's
I
just
think of pedophiles-
you risk your whole entire life.
Must be
It
great.
got to be something to it.
I
That's
feel like that's a joke I've heard before.
It's
Like,
actually a Louis C.K.
What's the
joke.
lamb? What's,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
the child lamb
And
that
Mark
you eat?
Norman, but
Veal.
Veal, I think.
That's not
Veal?
is that dan- or the deer.
baby cow.
Well, it's baby something. But
I
well,
think
baby
baby
cow
cow
is
is
veal.
veal
for sure.
okay, well maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's veal for like pedos. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, when I think of pedophiles, I think of little boys as the victims more so than girls. I don't know why.
but either way, it's disgusting.
yeah, of course.
Like, go get
Thanks
you
for
some. Go get
establishing
you some grown pussy or grown pussy. Like, either way.
No, yeah, it's yeah, it's trippy.
Yeah.
Um,
You seen that story about that 24-year-old woman who's in the body of an 8-year-old?
No.
Like she has like some type of disease and she's like miniature, like she looks like a little girl.
no, I haven't.
And
do you
it's
think that's
just-
real, or do you
Yeah,
think
it's
she's
real.
just
It's
putting
real.
it on for
No,
attention?
it's real.
Yeah.
And like she has a hard time dating.
Schizophrenia.
She has a hard time dating and shit, which makes sense because
Yeah.
like I can do that.
Yeah.
I say the solution is to get an actual pedophile to date her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now you get a pedophile off the streets, and then she gets somebody to love her for her.
Yeah. Gosh, I just thought of an awful joke.
Cut that out.
Because this is totally serious. I'm going to say this. I'm not.
We're getting David Bakker canceled today.
But Down syndrome adults kind of have the mind of a child.
Mhm.
So, that's kind of set. Like, you get taken advantage of as a Down syndrome.
You seen that
person.
one Down syndrome
Those
model?
fuckers, I don't get to
Pedophiles.
fuck Down syndrome girls, dude.
What?
We don't get to fuck Down syndrome girls.
You-
Only
you-
Down syndrome guys can fuck.
You see that Down
girls.
syndrome model that they had?
Yeah,
They had the first
I did
Down
see that. She's
syndrome
beautiful,
model.
man.
Yeah, she had some jugs on her. I was like, God.
Yeah. That she's hot,
Damn.
Dude, is that the horrible joke I thought of, and I will never say,
Say it.
is that to solve the pedophile problem, you should set them up with Down syndrome people.
Oh,
Nah, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Just clean it up a little bit.
I'll do
No,
that
it's
tonight,
not-
man.
It's not funny because they have the mind of children.
You gotta make
You'll
make it
figure it
funny,
out.
man.
You'll
You
Figure
gotta-
it
it
out.
out.
There's nothing to
It
figure
got-
out.
it
It's
got
awful
legs.
thoughts.
You'll
It's awful.
figure
It
it
doesn't
out.
have legs. You got
legs.
There's
You can
plenty of
make it
legs,
work.
man.
You
Plenty
can
of
make
legs.
it work.
Dude, why are pedophiles getting beat up in the fucking prisons when they
Nah,
can just
beat-
fuck Down syndrome?
nah,
girls?
beat-
Down
Nah,
syndrome,
beat 'em up.
Down syndrome people can beat the shit out of
Nah,
them.
No,
let-
I'm
let 'em
saying
beat 'em up.
stop wasting the energy. Just have them come out and fuck
They're
dude.
real strong.
No, we definitely
That's an
get to
awful
beat them up
thing.
now. We get to beat them up now. That's
No. We should absolutely beat up
Yeah, beat
pedophiles.
the
I'm
shit
not
out of
against that.
yeah.
If there's anything, I'm for.
Beat the shit out of
It's-
them.
No, I
beating
love
up
Down
the shit
syndrome
out of
people.
them.
I actually,
If you love Down syndrome people, you should get them some dick.
Oh my god, no,
No.
no, it's a bad idea. It's a
If you
terrible
love me,
idea.
if you love me, and you was able to get a woman
you're
to get,
down-
no,
you're
wait,
down-
wait, wait. If you was able to get me some Gucci, I would appreciate it. I
No,
would
I-
feel loved.
I love Down syndrome. They're like the purest people in the world. I kind of want to do like volunteer work for
Yeah.
hang out with them.
I don't.
Norm Macdonald, man, he had a joke on there on
That his
his
new special?
on
Did you
his
see his new
newest
special?
special.
Yeah, I watched it. Did you
Yeah,
watch
man,
Norm's new
they're
special?
never gonna have a cure for Down syndrome. I guess they'll just be happy forever.
Yeah, he said that. I agree with that. It's you shouldn't pity Down syndrome people.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
they're beautiful. They love like really hard and stuff.
Make jokes about them.
The thing that made me really sad, this is a really bad topic to get to, is there's tests that you can take for when a woman's pregnant to determine if the baby's Down syndrome or not, and then they could decide if they want
I
to
gotta take
terminate
that
it.
test.
Yeah, so if they're not Down syndrome, I'm killing them. Just
Nah, hey, look, if you got a little downy, hey,
if they are Down syndrome, they're
Get it
staying
up outta
alive,
here.
man. We need more.
What? No, Sauce.
flush them.
No, dude, you
Flush 'em.
can't flush a Down syndrome baby
Why not?
because they're beautiful.
They are.
And I ain't trying to take care of this motherfucker all my goddamn
I
life.
take care of them.
Oh, you gonna babysit
Yeah,
even when they're 35?
yeah.
right.
I'm almost 35.
I mean, hopefully,
I'm
eventually, you
basically
can get
that.
them into.
I'm really immature.
You know what's good though? Is
I'm
like
not Down
I
syndrome,
fuck with
but-
Bojangles a lot because they're hiring more Down syndrome people.
That's great. That's great. You know, Louis talked about that, and it's just really special. He's like, they're not in our lives as much anymore, and we wish as they were.
Now that you think about it, maybe I would have a Down syndrome kid because they get a check from the state. So
There you go.
Boom, we got our
Your little
bill
sugar
paid.
baby.
Here we go.
And it'll hug you every day. And
Nah, get
And
the
I love
fuck
you.
off me.
Of course, you would love it.
Don't get no damn slob on my shirt.
oh
When it's your kid, it don't
Oh my
matter, man.
Well, yeah, I love Down syndrome. It would be a lot of work. Don't get me wrong, but like
David's never let me back on this.
You did
podcast.
this instead of killing yourself, you'll have a Down syndrome kid, dude, for sure. Come on.
did this instead of killing myself.
Down syndrome kids.
Alex, you ever done podcasts before?
No, man, first time, dude. You popped on my
sweet.
chair. You popped on my
Nice,
chair.
dude.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Did you ever want to do a podcast? Sauce
You know,
does it. Sauce got a
actually,
couple.
I did my own, but I don't count that right as doing a podcast.
How long
right?
did you do it?
I would do like an hour. I would do it like twice a week for an hour each. It was just myself
That's
doing
a
it
lot.
Bill Burr style.
Yeah,
And
I had a lot of insecurity about doing my own.
It's a lot, and I just wasn't super good at it, and I didn't like doing it by myself either.
You need people.
I didn't
You need
like doing it by
conversation.
myself.
You
I
need
felt like,
conversation.
and I deleted a lot of the episodes, not because I was ashamed, but because I just don't even believe a lot of the shit I was spewing back then.
Oh, you're
anyways.
just saying.
It's funny how
We'll delete
much
this one
how
for
fucking
sure.
shit changed within.
Well,
a
if
few-
you do delete it, send it to me first.
No, I'm not. Deleting it.
no, I can't delete this one, man.
No,
This
hell
is,
no.
This is gonna get you the most views. Nigga.
this is the
They can
goal,
say,
man.
should we support this man?
Just titled "Attempt to Cancel Me."
No, we did one with like Bill, Jacob, and Ben Jennings, and that one probably was worse.
Yeah, it was 2 hours of them sucking Jacob Nolan's dick. I'm just like, bruh.
Jacob's here tonight.
Or-
You have to be like, dude, you better be funny, bro. Yeah.
Like, no offense, I don't think
You
I
got
ever
some
seen him.
straight killers coming from Charlotte, man. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I
Alex.
ever seen Jacob Nolan do comedy before, so I don't have anything. It's just that
Oh, he's funny, man.
it's just that like every fucking 5 minutes, oh, yeah, Jacob,
Yeah.
this, Jacob, that. I'm like, God damn,
Little,
like, stop meat riding.
little Charlotte takeover tonight in comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
little
Exciting.
Charlotte kind of takeover.
It's
man.
still-
Are you considered a Charlotte comic? You're still. in
He is
Woodbury.
now. We
you
stole
move?
it.
Yeah, I moved.
You moved? Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's why I came here with him.
Yeah.
No, well, I didn't ask. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
an idiot.
I
I thought maybe you
moved-
were up there for the day.
I moved about a month.
Congrats,
ago.
man.
Yeah.
How's it going? We should have talked about this at the beginning.
It's going all right, man. Like, definitely increase in the frequency that I can get on stage.
That's great.
It's just that I was
But
low-key kind of down for a second because I was just like, man, now I gotta kind of start over to
After
get
the move,
books and
yeah,
shit.
you had a little fatigue. Like shit, I got to do this.
Yeah,
again.
but
Yeah.
I'm getting booked again, so
Hell yeah, man.
we back.
We're back
at it.
Yeah,
we
it's-
back at it. Book me. Sauce Got Joke 71. Book me if you
Alex
want a funny guy.
Hunter,
Yes,
you know,
sir. You
shout
got-
out. Yeah, you can always book me, man.
You can book me if you want.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, book. Book David Baker, dude.
I have a podcast.
But yeah, man, I'm a Charlotte comic.
No, that's
now,
great,
bro.
dude. Congrats.
I'm not gonna claim Charlotte.
Dude, we should hang out on Saturday night. David Tell's coming to Charlotte. I'm going.
What you doing
okay.
Friday night, man?
Well, I'm gonna be on the lake Saturday, so I'm probably gonna stay here Friday night. But I'll definitely.
You seen me on the lake with Hula and Hennessy?
I did. I was cracking up, dude. You guys were.
Scaring all the
Aren't you a
fish away.
swimmer?
Yeah.
Did you have a life jacket on?
Just cause it's it required to
Safety
have
first.
the life jackets on the boat.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just like I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, all region swimmer. Yeah,
Yeah. No, all region.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. No,
I fucking hate
I went
life
to
jackets,
I went
dude.
to state once. I didn't win, but I went to state, and I was high as fuck. man, that shit fucked me. I went to state for the 50-yard freestyle. I went and swam my personal best. I swam it in 24 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. Yeah. Then the next heat went, a nigga swam a 19. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
I had no chance. Ooh, shit, Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Right. It is what it is. Though. I was proud of myself.
Well, you were on a. What kind of boat were you guys on?
I don't know the name of both.
Well, you had a boat with a motor on the back, right?
Yeah. It was
I love those.
Just a little small fishing boat.
Those are hard to swim off of, aren't they?
What you mean?
Well, because they'll tip. Well, when I graduated,
They definitely tip. They
yeah.
definitely tip.
I lived on a lake. We rented a place on a lake for like a year, and I got this piece of shit pontoon boat, and we could swim off that. Like it was like
the pontoon stay straight, motherfucker.
yeah. And you could put a ladder off it, but we had that other boat, and I had my grandpa's antique motor that I begged my dad to let me use, and my grandpa passed away, and like it was this precious thing. And then for the 4th of July, my buddies got hammered and tried to take that boat out there, and they tipped it over and flooded the motor, and I was like,
shit.
my dad's gonna kill me.
That's fucked. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, it was just a little small fishing boat. We went to go fish.
You got fit? You catch anything? Little baby fish?
I caught a little baby fish. Couple more hopped off. Cause I never went. I'm used to pond fishing.
Okay.
So like we was bass fishing with the lures instead of live bait. So you throw it out and you reel it in and try to catch them that way. I'm used to throwing it in the pond with a floater.
Yeah.
Just wait for them to floater go down. Boom, got them.
Yeah.
So with the bass fishing, you actually gotta.
Yeah. You gotta put that mic a little closer.
Well, with the bass fishing, you're actually, you're intimately like you're actively trying to catch them. So this is my first time doing it.
Okay.
So it was like,
I want to try fishing more. When I was on the lake last weekend, we were at the sandbar where like the speedboats, party boats go, and there were fish swimming around, and I got a net off the boat, and I caught a couple of fish with just the net, and it was a rush. I was like, I got a little guy, and then I picked him up and held him. And I threw him.
I'm used to fishing.
Nice.
But I just never done that type of fish before.
Yeah. Whenever I go real fishing, I never catch anything. I never
fucking
catch
hate
anything good.
fishing,
You
dude.
hate-
I hate fishing. I can't
Well, that's
stand
why
it,
I hate
dude.
it, because I don't catch
I can't.
anything.
I not only do I not catch anything, but it's just, dude. I'd just rather do so many other things than what I'm doing
I
right
be
now.
chilling. I like fish. I'm a country boy. So.
I gotta do fishing
Yeah.
high. I gotta do it. I gotta do it with some weed and see what it's like.
Yeah.
But I can barely. Here's my problem: is I get to the point where I need to bait this fucking hook, and this worm is just not fucking having
Oh, wait,
it.
smack
You know what I'm saying, dude?
You
Like,
smack 'em.
I can't fucking. It's just, and then he gets off the hook. I can't. I've never learned how to bait a hook properly.
Look,
So I throw it, and it either comes off easy or
Man,
this fish
look.
gets it. You know what I'm
If
saying?
the worm squirming, you smack him and he.
And then he holds still for a 2nd. See, I didn't know that, man.
And then you just put him up the hook. Like as far like how you put a fucking curtain on the tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just do on the hook. Just
No one taught me shit, man.
Just slide the hook.
Wait, how is the curtain on the tub like that?
You know
When
how the bar
the bar and you put the hook
slide-
over
yeah,
the
yeah.
top?
Well, and you slide the hook on.
Yeah.
So you just slide the worm up the hook.
Oh, I see.
Slide up the hook. And then
Like-
if
like you put it up their spine, like
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That being said, I could go for a good
I feel
salmon
bad for the
right now.
worm then.
fuck it, it's gonna get ate anyway.
Yeah, worm's dead anyways. Fuck the
and
worm.
then like if you got like crickets or whatever, you
Dude, see, this kind of fishing's fun. This is pond fishing, right? I would do that.
with the cricket, you put it through the stinker to the thinker. So
Okay.
you stick it in his ass.
Uh-huh.
Put it all the way up through his head.
Yeah.
Since the head is hard, it'll lock in. Like the hook will come out and
So you,
stay.
so you spear its brain.
Yeah, you spear it through his ass to his
Nice.
brain.
But yeah, I could go for a good salmon right now. Speaking of fish, man, I
man.
could go for a salmon
We
right
would
now.
catch a bunch of bluegill off the dock
That's
at
what
my
I call it,
grandparents'
bluegill.
house.
I am
Bluegill.
also fucking starving though.
And my dad would clean the fish. Yeah, we're almost done. It was over 2 hours. We would when he cleaned the fish on the dock, he'd have to cut the head off, and like it traumatized me, man. Like it was gross.
Cut the head off, spit it in the middle. Take the
Yeah,
guts
they gotta
out.
get the guts out of
gotta
it, man.
clean
You
the
gotta gut
scales off.
that.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
and then we'd eat them. We'd fry them up and eat them, and they taste
Yeah.
pretty damn good. Bluegill tastes pretty damn good. You put some salt on there and fry them in a pan.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
the thing is, when I was fishing with Julio, we was fishing, catching them and throwing them back. I was like,
Yeah.
it kind of shocked me because I was like,
You wanted to keep 'em?
Yeah, we keep these. We keep
Yeah.
these and eat them. We
Yeah.
eat them
I
that
love,
night.
I love
we might be-
keeping catfish, man. Catfish are easy to keep, and
I don't like catfish. Well, I don't really like the way catfish taste. So
Oh.
anytime I catch them,
They seem fine to me.
I'll give them to my dad and my uncle. Like, hey, y'all clean that because I ain't gonna eat it. So
yeah.
there you go. And they're all fucking slimy and shit.
Yeah,
They don't have scales. They're like
Yeah.
fucking eels almost.
yeah. Oh shit! What was I gonna say? Do you ever think about like, okay, if shit really hits the fan with this economy, we won't be going back to like feeding ourselves by fishing?
We're gonna have to go back to a lot of shit. The dollar's gonna collapse, man.
That's cool.
It's gonna happen eventually.
I told you I'm a
well, the
cockroach. I
economy's gonna-
survive.
Well, we're trying to save the dollar right now, and we're gonna collapse the economy to save the dollar.
Which is crazy.
Do you know what's going on, Sus?
No.
Well, I don't really either, but like basically the prices are going up everywhere. So they're trying to stop that by raising interest rates, but that's going to make the economy collapse. So that's called stagflation.
And that's
These
why I'm glad
prices.
I trauma bonded with my girlfriend so we can continue to have a 2-income household.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna need to find a relationship to just survive. You know, but like,
Yeah, dude. Because Good luck trying to buy a house without a second income.
And I have
right?
no freaking survival skills. If shit really hits the fan,
See, I ain't
gonna need
worried.
to
I'm
be-
good.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, I need to hang out with you, and then somebody who knows how to farm.
My dad not a farm.
Okay,
We know how to garden.
Just going to-
But,
garden. Okay,
yeah.
this is why I had you. This is why. You
But the
guys-
thing is that
But no
I
farming.
always wanted him to teach me, but as you're growing up, you never have time. Like those things takes time. So I need to really go and be like, hey, Dad, teach me how to fucking garden. Like not saying he's gonna fucking pass away or anything, but it's just like I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
I want to at least learn that.
What
I
I
just
really
had a- go
sorry,
ahead.
sorry. What I really want to learn is how to farm good bud. That's all.
Okay.
If I could just learn how to farm
Yeah.
that, man. There's a process.
Just go to my neighborhood in Newberry, South Carolina. Nobody gives a fuck.
You know what?
So you can just do it.
People talk about like being afraid of like the economy collapsing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a hot take. I think.
We'll be all right.
Yeah.
I think some really good stuff could happen out
It
of
is.
that. Because human beings adapt. I think human beings at their core, there's some good there. And I think we'd find a way to cooperate.
Look.
If everything hit the fan, there'd be like, look, like we're desperate, like not to worry. We got this guy that knows how to do this. It would be like Book of Eli shit or something.
Yeah.
Where like
Low key, I want the economy to crash because
no more screens. People have to like get back to like real human interaction.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
I don't think it would go violent. I don't.
It is in the beginning.
would be something.
in the
In the
beginning.
beginning it would.
But here's the thing, man. The reason that we have all these controversies on the internet and like shit that you don't think should be news is because we got it too fucking easy. Like, of course, there's a lot of poverty on this shit, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
poverty here is way better than poverty across the world. and
Third world
shit.
country,
yeah.
India.
So
Yeah, you're right.
if shit hit the fan and now we have to worry about the shit that matters, it'll produce way better people.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I mean, it might be rough for a little while, but I think communities might form.
Like I said, I'm a cockroach. I will survive.
We'll make it work.
So
We'll
I'll
make it
fine.
work.
I'm gonna need some help, but you know,
if the economy do like crash real bad, I'm going back to the country.
Yeah.
Because we can be self-sufficient in the country.
Yeah.
Straight up.
yeah, that's probably where it would go. It would go out of cities into.
You got to. You got to get out
back
of here.
to
man.
the country, straight up. We got a pond in our neighborhood that has plenty of fish. Our neighbors got cows, and if anything, we'll fucking hit them on top of the head. Pop! We taking some of y'all cows. What
Yeah.
the fuck you gonna do about it? nigga?
How
It
bad
is,
could
it
you
is
know
the
electricity?
apocalypse, baby. Fuck you gonna do about it?
Clean water. We got to go where clean water is. I think that's where people would go.
You got to go back to streams. You
Oh
gotta
well,
go find some
we
running
got a
water.
stream that they
We gotta
run
go
through my
get some creeks, you know.
neighborhood too.
Yeah,
So shit, hey,
Learning, you got to boil your water every time now.
man, it's cool.
you got to have some propane supply.
Yeah. But I'm gonna enjoy the city. In fact, I kind of want a pizza, man.
All right.
We're trying to get a pizza.
Yeah, it's a little after 7, so we got about an hour before the show, a little less. So, you guys, anything you want to shout out before we sign off?
Yeah, I mean, if this airs beforehand, Common Market, July 1st, showcase
This
coming
won't air
out.
before that. This will
Fuck,
not air
never
before that.
mind.
This will be on.
I will be on another showcase at Common Market, I'm sure, in the future.
What are your social media stuff?
Just Alex Hunter 98, man, everywhere.
Is that when you were born?
Yeah,
Shit.
that'd be 24, dog.
I would be 88. Fuck.
Is what it is.
All right, Sauce, what do you got to shout out before I get...
I just had that show. I'm trying to see.
All right, we'll try and fill the dead air.
Feel the-
What do you think of Coke Zero?
I think it's overrated, man. I'm tired of all the people saying Coke Zero tastes like Coke. It doesn't. It absolutely does not taste like Coke.
You're right.
It's similar. Don't get me wrong.
It's got its own distinct taste.
It
Diet
definitely
Coke
has
is its own
Stop
thing.
saying
Coke
it.
Zero?
Stop saying it. I see
Right.
these blind tastes, and they're like, "This one's Coke, and this one." No, it's not. One's definitely different. So sorry, you brought up a real.
That's all. That's what I was looking at.
This
Both Sauce looks up his damn-
definitely isn't gonna be out before you goddamn show it. But
That's
July
fine.
July the 9th, we got a show at Club Mirage. Yep, that's July the 9th. July the 13th, I have a virtual Chocolate Sundays show. It's like almost like an audition type of thing, to where if I gotta do 3 minutes virtually, and then if I get in, then I have a booked show at the Laugh Factory in California.
Oh, hell yeah. Good luck with that, bro.
Well, that's
Man,
this will not get
super
shut it out
good.
before
Look,
that
man,
happens, but good luck.
y'all help me. Y'all look. It's a virtual show. It costs $1, And all you
I don't know.
gotta do.
I don't know if I want to do that.
All you gotta do is go to the Zoom
just kidding.
and watch my set and then say yes. That's
Okay.
all you gotta do.
Okay.
I'm with
Straight
it.
up.
So let's
I'm
stack the
with
deck
it.
for Sauce.
Yes!
We'll do
Do
it.
another virtual
Tell it.
show after July.
Yeah.
13th.
Yeah.
That's probably won't get on. Unless
And,
we could just move the episode up, I guess.
And also July 17th, would be at the Peace Pipe. Is actually Liquor House Comedy. They're getting ready to shoot another special for Tubi.
Okay.
And they're going to be picking comedians from the people that show up. So you want
Okay.
to go July 17th, Peace Pipe is like a competition
Hell yeah,
type
bro.
of thing. So
Do you know I'm on Tubi?
Huh?
I'm on Tubi.
Word.
Oh yeah, I'm in Complicated the series.
Okay,
Shout
that's
out.
what's up.
I'm just on screen for a few seconds.
Hey,
That's
but
awesome,
you there
man.
though, bro.
Tubi, yeah, streaming.
I got
service.
another show August.
So
the
you're going to be
4th.
on Tubi, or it's the contest to be on Tubi?
It's the contest to be on Tubi.
Hell yeah,
so,
bro. Shit, yeah.
But I'm calling now. I'm gonna be on Tubi.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Sauce
gonna
gonna be
win
on
it.
Tubi. How would you not be on Tubi? Look at this guy.
I'm gonna
Look
win
at this
it.
guy.
Look at this guy.
August 4th, I got another show with Corrado. I don't have the date. I mean the thing for that. And also July 25th is another show with Corrado.
Yeah, all on your Instagram. Sauce Got Jokes.
Yeah,
right?
Sauce Got Joke 71.
71.
Yeah, there we
Sauce
go.
Got Jokes.
Sauce Got
Keep
Jokes 71, that's
updated.
the one.
Sauce Got Jokes 71. Alex Hunter 98.
Yeah.
Keep up with the updates.
Yeah, bro. All right, thanks for coming. It's really fun.
Dude,
All
thanks
right,
for having
good to
us,
see you,
man.
Alex. Dude.
This
yeah,
was great,
always
dude.
a pleasure.
You kidding me?
Seriously, Sauce. Thanks for watching the show. Supporting. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.